as well send it. You know what I mean? Little sendy. Little send it. Feel me? Can YouTube see Twitch chat? Absolutely not. Sounded like a targeted attack on you, but nah, they cannot see Twitch chat, brother. Why do you want them to see Twitch chat, Lazy? Why is that, huh? Let's dive into this new update, man. Let's get a little lobby going. Since the lobbies work now and everybody can join up and vibe together. Yes! You know what I mean? Got some new little things flying around. My room. So, how does this pursuit mode room work? You just...
Racers were spotted in the city. Over.
Okay, so that queued it up. What happens then?
Suspect detained after
Round
pursuit,
1.
requesting backup for transport. Over.
Yeah, like 15 people playing this right now. I can't lie, it's nice to see that. Who's the homie in there? We got one of the homies in the lobby? I was kind of a little bit curious as to what was going to happen, but obviously the new update's going to bring more people in. It's nice that everything works now and I don't have to worry about changing my shift buttons, which is nice. Clutch still works fine. This is round 1. We're already on to the new spot or what? We're not going to be playing this too much. We're just going to hop into the lobbies. I just wanted to see if the mode got revived a little bit by the update, and it seems as if it has, man. I thought this was a fun mode. I know people don't like it for some reason. I think it's fun. I think it's sweet, man. I think it's cool. I think it's fun to have different things. What's good, Victor? How you doing? Always need to have some variety every now and then. When this game mode first came out, we were sweaty. I can't lie. We was doing some crazy stuff. Getting mad kills. I know they've made some nerfs and some player adjustments to certain things in the update, so I know that happened. I don't really know what that stuff might be. Is that? It's my friend, but he's a racer. Who's that? They're on my friends list. Oh, this guy dead.
Target apprehended. Situation under control. Over.
Okay, that guy just died. A little one-shot kill. We won't be playing this for too long, like I said. I'm probably literally just going to play this round. Seems like they switched some of the colors up, maybe some of the customization on the cars. And then drivers can no longer be arrested while stunned, which is cool. But that's nice. Magic's flying through the air, as you can see. That's his favorite thing to do.
Situation under control.
Oh my gosh. Wonder if they'll ever let us customize our own cars for this mode. I think it'd be fun. Wait, you're not supposed to be able to arrest the guys while stunned, though. Maybe I read that wrong. I'll have to reread that in the patch notes. I'll take this guy down. Come here, bud.
Suspect detained after pursuit.
Of course, it's a Hellcat. I mean, come on now, wavy. It's a good time. How you doing? This guy's running, huh? Ooh, good turning radius. Gosh, actually, he kind of got me there. I'm gonna let him go. Just for a brief moment, because he's gonna turn right here and mess up, and there we go. But that's how you cut him off right there, baby. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, lethal police officer out here. Where you going? You gonna go left? Yeah, you are. Got him. Oh, what? What kind of connect was that? My hit did not connect right there, buddy. That's a... What's the password? We're going to get into the lobby right now. That was for CarX Drift. I just wanted to check out the mode and see if I can notice the differences. I know they made a few. And then we're going to start a lobby. I was trying to see how the pursuit lobbies work, but I didn't see if it's like a pop-up or something. Like, I didn't even see yet. So I think it would be fun to play with the chat, honestly. Maybe at some point tonight. Oh, okay. No, I haven't. Oh, it's gold because this guy's like the main guy we gotta arrest because he got all the money. Oh, I forgot about the spike strips, bro. Hold up, here we go, Chad. 360 takedown, ready? Got him. Completely forgot about these things. Yes! Give me your money. You don't get any money, buddy. Thank you very much. Completely forgot about that. I'll be honest. Completely forgot about spike strips. But not bad so far. Where'd he go? Okay, he went invisible. These guys are running this way. Come on, Mustang. You should be good at this. He's going to go right over the hill. I over-calculated that. Oh! A lot of Hellcats out here. This guy's not even going the right way. I mean, where's this guy going? It's a good EMP, buddy, but what you gonna do now, huh? You gonna go left here? Good fake. You gotta do something, though. You gotta turn somewhere at some point. I can just fast travel back. I don't know where you're... I don't really want to follow this too much. It's kind of dumb of me. And then B, yeah, of course. W game. That makes sense right there. All right. Bushes are dangerous. Stay away from bushes. Because for some reason we hit the same thing, but that physics made sense on that. 100%. All right. Physics. What's good? How you doing, fam? Oh, got him. Never mind, I didn't get him. Wait, I did get him. Yep, he's dead. Oh, that was a little too simple. Like, how is he not one shot? Where are you going, bud? It's good, Helm. How you doing, fam? How you doing, Big Bird? There we go. This is the guy right here. Yes! I'm thinking we start the stream off, though, with a little bit of this mode, and then we'll get a car meet in after this. Because I do want to see if you guys have built any of the new cars already, see what you guys cooked up. Whoa. Okay, you did that. I was about to say, like, what? How long will you be streaming for? A few hours. Probably. And then, pass. Got some stuff for the FPS channel I want to get done as well. But, yeah, for a few hours. Say for 3 or 4. Maybe. We might go live again tonight at some point on just Twitch, though. We're live on both platforms as of right now. Oh, last second kill right here. Buddy. Yeah. It's not bad. Alright, now we're the runners. So now we gotta run. Okay? And then we're gonna get some car meets going. That's a good boy. Did you use the bathroom, Magic? Yes, my mom named my dog Magic, okay? Something's calling to me to use this vehicle. You know, I was thinking about today, like, if I ever got a car for the channel, I was thinking E46. It's like a clean E46 M3. What y'all think, chat? I'm focused on a PC first because for some reason, a car and a PC are in the same price range right now. But, yeah. Not as like a drift car or anything. I do want to get a drift car eventually, but like every YouTuber ever. Does every YouTuber get an E46 M3? Wait, every YouTuber gets E46 M3s? Like who? Every YouTuber is crazy. If I would have said 350Z and then you said that, that makes sense. Every YouTuber ever? I can't lie. I don't know of a YouTuber that, like, well, Adam LZ's owned every car, so he don't count. TJ Hunt, I don't think he's like the FRS BRZ guy. I think he got some other stuff now. Who's got an E46 M3? What? I can't like a little track weapon, bro? Like a little canyon carver? It was either that or, I mean, a 350 is just an easy drift car. You know what I mean? The top, like it just makes sense. Turn left here. No, I'm not. Got you. No, I'm turning left here. Got you again. Excuse me, buddy. There we go. We're going to do that right there. Oh, you T-boned me. It's okay. I got quick repairs, though. These quick repairs are nice, actually. Racers feel a little OP now, low-key. Get a 03 Honda. You know, I'm good with it. I like Hondas. If I ever got one, it would be like a 2001, I think, SI. I think that's what it is. It'd be something like that. I really wouldn't get anything else. Like a S2000 or something. Oh, it's not really, Hondas aren't really, I mean, be at least a little original. You still haven't given me one YouTuber that uses an E46 M3. Like an S2000 or an RX-7. Do you know the price jump you just made? From E46 M3? At least I can find a shitbox E46 M3 for like 15,000 and build it. You want me to spend 40 grand on a 200 horsepower Japanese car and then dump another 40 grand into it, brother? Come on. I'm not rich. You can find a shitbox FC and what? And blow the motor up? Come on, man. Let's be real. You got to think about how accessible BMWs are here. If we were in Japan, I mean, this would make sense, but if we're in the United States of America, I mean, like, I'm trying to figure out something that makes sense and I can actually build. Eventually, would I love to build a Rimimiya RX-7 FC? Of course. You know what I mean? Have an FD as well? Of course. Is that realistic within a realistic time frame? Absolutely not. I mean, unless some crazy shit happens on the FPS channel, where we blow up on Forza, I don't know yet, man. I think the reason I went E46 M3, I know a lot of BMW guys. I know my way around a BMW. And I feel like that would be a fun car to learn a lot of stuff on. It was either that or 350, which is like ultimate basic. And I would get a 350 to be a drift car. I don't even like 350Zs. I actually hate them. Most of them. Fox body. I would say a Fox body Mustang is more typical than an E46 M3 as far as YouTuber cars go. But I'm not trying to be Mike, you know what I mean? Shout out to homie, but Fox body Mustang doesn't interest me, brother. At the end of the day, I gotta drive the car every day. Mike, so you're saying who? And we're talking about car YouTubers, brother? You gotta tap into Mike's the GOAT. Mr. Throw a LS and everything. Shout out to Mike, man. That guy's got probably some of the best car content on YouTube, to be honest with you. As far as real car guy stuff goes. Honestly, I really like Mike. I think he's cool.
Suspect detained after pursuit. Requesting backup for transport.
I feel you. I'm still bamboozled by what. I still can't even think of a YouTuber that's built an E46 M3 the only one that's done it recently was Adam LZ with the B58 swap drift car. I mean, it's just a good chassis, man. You know what I mean? I just screwed myself. At the end of the day, if I want to do that chassis is just very good for everything. But I have time to watch you, no Diddy. I appreciate that, man. Still need to let the Discord know we're live. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really change much. Or we can get a non-M E46 and then just put the M kit on it. And then have more money to play with. Because I don't know if I'm interested in building an S54 like that. But who knows, maybe. So I was thinking if we go cheaper with the car, then maybe we could swap in forget the E92 M3 motor code. I really forget for some reason right now, but we can maybe swap that in. And that would be, ooh, I did not see that other cop car. Our rear-wheel drive system is a problem right now. S60. S63. S65? Wait, S65 might be the V8. I mean the V10. No wait, S63 is the M5 motor. S65. I'm losing my mind. It don't matter.
Target apprehended. Situation under control.
E30 or E36? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like either of them, but if I had to choose one of those two, E36.
Units, we've got another street
I mean, I
racer
like
coming
them,
here.
but like,
Got one of these
E30s are cool, don't get me wrong. But it just looks a little bit too dated for me. I think I like the, if you're gonna go old school BMW, I'd rather go with 8 Series. Kind of that super retro, but like cool look. I don't know how to explain it. Watch this last second. Got him. See that? Put that understeer on that all-wheel drive. Should you see that? Just play it. That's a good play right there. That's a good pump fake right there. Dragging these boys out to I don't even know where right now. Making this guy go in circles right now. Was that a mistake? Yeah. Or am I going to admit that? No. Did I just do it? Yeah. Don't think about it. Good evening, Carbon. How you doing, Carbon? Been a little minute, man. That guy was a little too far back to try and fake out like that. That honestly probably hurt us more than anything.
Suspect detained after pursuit. Requesting backup for transport.
I'd probably go E36 though, between E30 and E36 to be honest.
Target apprehended.
E36 is honestly pretty cool. But my two favorite M3s are F80 and probably it used to be E92, but honestly E46 has been winning my heart over recently. I don't even know why. I've been seeing them a lot. I'm like, whoa! I forgot this guy was still on me. I didn't even know he was still on me.
Requesting backup for transport.
Whoever's chasing you's got to be annoyed. I can't lie. If I wasn't focused on reading chat, I probably would mess with him for a little bit longer. But he did all that, and I mean, I guess what's the score right now? How do you even check score? Oh yeah, we're winning. Yeah, I gotta do a little bit more just to guarantee it, but I should have cashed that in to be honest. But it's all right. We'll do what we gotta do.
Suspect detained after pursuit.
You didn't take points in Safe House? Thank you so much. I'm aware.
Situation under control. Over.
Appreciate you, brother, for the notification on that.
Got one of these racers.
That's why I said we should have cashed the points, but I didn't. But it's all right.
Target apprehended. Situation under control. Over.
I'm gonna let my teammate get that. Not really tripping. Only got 35 seconds. We should probably go cash this. It's not much, but hopefully it's a difference maker.
Target apprehended. Situation under control. Over.
That'll be nice though. Hey, bud. Excuse me, buddy. Very nice.
Got one of these racers.
Is that enough? Okay, we got the W. I'll take it. What'd you do to your hair? I don't know if it's always seen you with a hat. I notice your forehead is more prominent. I appreciate that. It's a great way to say my forehead is ginormous. My forehead has always been this enlarged. It's a defect of being born with a large forehead. I tied my hair back because sometimes, honestly, my hair is getting too long. I'm going to be honest with you. I need to cut it, but like it's to the point where like when I sleep, I be pulling my own hair and waking me up with like my shoulders and shit. Like I don't like it. I'm over this game mode though. That was straight. That's enough for me. Sign out. Yeah. Let's get a lobby going with the boys though. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. You want me to hydrate? These things right here, by the way, are awesome. It's not a plug, obviously, but really good. I love getting 100 ping in my own lobbies, but it's just a number. It don't really count. A liquid death? It's an acquired taste? Isn't that just like another one of those just flavored water brands? What's good, Moo Moo? Damn, they just didn't even give a shit. They just put the... like, there's actually an S58 in here, and they just put S58 on here. They don't even care. They're like, yep. Yep. BMW. Yep, we don't care. If they find out, it's fine. I ain't even worried about BMW finding out. Fancy river water. And you know what? It's like beer, bro. Everybody's always like, it's an acquired taste, man. You just gotta get, like, nah. There's just some things just aren't good, brother. But if you, for some reason, wanted to force yourself to like it, that's fine, man. Some nice wheels. Appreciate you. It's via the 5K Works wheel mod. The BBS E88s, I believe these are, but these are my favorite wheels in real life. I think I gotta update that link I actually have, to be honest with you. Is there anybody in chat that actually enjoys beer? There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm just curious. Now, Liquid Death is cool. I actually don't mind Liquid Death, to be honest with you. Never again. Beer from with the guys, then yeah, I'll drink it, but I don't drink it alone. I mean, like, I was just asking, does anybody actually enjoy the taste of beer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that actually something that's like I can't lie. For something like I will say though, there's something about a Corona with lime at a car meet though. Not at a car meet, but at like a barbecue with your car friends. Something about it makes you feel like you're in Fast and Furious a little bit. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of Corona with a little bit of lime. Beer is like you gotta drink it in a place. Like if you're in Mexico and they hand you a Modelo or a Corona, you know what I mean? You gotta drink it, fool. But like anywhere else, nah. I'm just not doing it. Like I'm never going to the... I remember I went through a phase in my life where I don't know if I just didn't like myself or what. I was just trying to drink beer as if I liked it or some shit. Like I go to the club and I'm like, you get a Corona with a lime, please? Like, what the fuck? What am I doing? I don't know I don't like that shit. Yeah, like, I know I hate that. Why am I drinking this right now? Like, what prompted me to do this in this very moment, honestly? Like, what? U.S. is known for being piss beer, though? So, I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Where does beer taste good? What is it? Like, I guess the only weird thing I enjoy is I actually like the taste of tequila. Germany? Like, what does it taste like, though? Like, how would you explain the taste of beer to me? Like a comedy sketch, fool? I appreciate you. Fuck. You like Mac? Bro, I don't even know what you just said, twin. Hey, watch how basic this tune is on this car. I bet this thing kind of rips, bro. Hopefully it does. Matcha? Talking about matcha? That's not even beer, gang. Oh, you know what I do like, though? Nah, because when I was in California, all the girls I used to talk to were hella into that, like, natural shit. What's that shit? Ginger beer? But, like, there's alcohol versions too, right? I think. That's actually decent. That's slick decent. I like that shit. People don't like that shit. I actually like that shit. Slick decent. Slick decent. That's just me, though. That's what beer tastes like? That's what I'm saying. But they're trying to tell me it tastes good in Germany. And I'm like, depends on the beer. Even in Germany, what would you say it tastes like, brother? Like, I'm just curious. Like, I'm not doubting it. I'm just curious. I personally think, for example, tequila tastes mad good in Mexico. It's just a thing. I don't know. Like, this one guy and this one, like, I don't know where it was. It was like the swap meet thing, which I probably shouldn't have been drinking at a swap meet. Whatever. So we were in Tijuana. Well, actually, no, that was Puerto Nuevo? Doesn't matter. This random dude had this tequila, and it was bomb. Got me really messed up, but it was definitely tequila, you know what I mean? Yeah, sorry. I have issues, and we have 3 Discords. Just, they're all fun. But yeah, I actually like the taste of tequila. So, I mean, I that's why I'm trying to understand the beer thing. And I saw a short today that made me think of it. I'm like, yeah, what is it that, like, makes people, like, Latin American heritage? Nope. I am African and Caucasian, brother. I am European and African. Nobody ever believes me. I don't really mind if you don't believe me. My granddaddy is extremely African. Afro, all that. Is CarX good with a wheel? CarX DRO is good with a wheel. CarX Street is fun to race on with a wheel. I don't know about drifting on CarX Street as much on a wheel, but on DRO, I know you can do enough tuning to make your car feel pretty good, to be honest with you. You like Guinness beer? I've seen that beer a lot. I always see people drinking that. Tastes like cocoa? Mmm. Orange brewed beer that tastes like spoiled oranges? Like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like, spoiled oranges, gang, that's something to look forward to right there, brother. You want some spoiled oranges and piss water? Here you go, brother. Hey, you know what I mean? Is that not? You know what I mean? Nah, but I'm cultured, though. I grew up in a heavy Latin American culture vibe. Car meet? Yeah, right now. I put the password in there. Y'all can join up. It's a little car meet. I'm going to try and drift this thing, actually, a little bit. I didn't do too crazy of a tune. Yo, what's good, fam? Yeah, welcome, brother. I haven't seen NCNS in a while. I got CarX Street and Assetto Corsa in the cart on Steam right now. Already got the Crew Motorfest. Very fire, bro. Hey, ignore Nightbot deleting your message. I got you. Just when you type links, it gets weird. Yeah, I know you didn't mean it as a link. It's because Nightbot's dumb. I still gotta disable that, but full lobby already? Oh, okay. Snap. Insane. But yeah, we're gonna swap a 6-speed into this. They do come in manual. I have no slots available in inventory. Man. I don't even know what to... I mean, holy shit. I mean, why do I even have this? I don't know. It's out of here. It's out of here. No. If it's an S13 trans, I am keeping it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Okay. Nice. To get JDM, but I don't know how it transfers on wheel. JDM, actually, to me, I actually liked it. Are there sound mods for CarX Street? Unfortunately not. No racist shit? Genuinely thought you're Spanish? That's not racist at all. I'm a chameleon, bruh. I look like this, but I'm actually this and this. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's how I was born, brother. You know what I mean? Some things happen, bro. Do I use the you know, looking Latino to my advantage sometimes? Yes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I blend in kind of everywhere. It works. Just throw on a little accent. The homie's like, hey, what's up, fool? You know what I mean, fool? Get away with it. All right, my bad. All right. It's one of the newest games. I got a 4090, so I wouldn't mind having something beautiful. Did you see the M2 and K car are already in the game files? Yeah. I mean, they said it's coming soon. I don't know what coming soon means anymore by street standards, so I don't know. But, I mean, the dynamic weather and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, that's dope. The cars, that's dope. The K car and the M2, that's fire. Sick, man. Holy, look at that. Oh, we're already sliding? We're already getting doors out here? Yo, you definitely got Asian in your blood? I do. I have 3%. 3%. I mean, don't we all? Genghis Khan was going crazy. You know what I mean? He's in my bloodline somewhere, probably. He was going insane, brother. I don't... The little extras, little, you know what I'm saying, livery on. What's the room name? Brother, the room's already full, man. Or extremely harassed, I don't know, maybe both. I've only had one instance of racism. And believe it or not, I was like 10, and then I was at a preschool, and 2 little preschool kids said I was too brown to play basketball with them. That's the only time anybody's ever been racist to me. And it was 2 little preschoolers. So, I mean, you know, people make jokes or whatever, but it's never like, I'm always the target of any joke. It's kind of like whatever, but it's not like a bad thing. I don't know. I don't really have like a victim mentality in a way, so I don't really think of it like that. I always just see everything as a joke. My people can't be serious, you know, people aren't real. You guys are real, though. I like you guys. You guys are all real. All you guys are real. I figure we go to the docks and we chill out by the water for a little bit. We'll be at the beginning of April. That's nice, man. That's nice. And then it's 1 month till Forza Horizon 6, right? Have you guys checked out the, Nah, lazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't even feel... Like, I was dying laughing. But I ain't gonna lie, I was a snitch. So I went and got... there was an African-American teacher at the school. I went and grabbed him and said, hey, yo, these kids was just mad racist to me. And, bro, they got... Boy, I was like, yeah, now what? Yeah. You eventually just learn to laugh it all off. I mean, brother, I just don't even think about it like that. Like, it's all like, you know what I mean? Half white, half Jamaican. I think the hardest part about being mixed... Thanks for streaming on YouTube. Yeah, of course, man. I mean, it's a new update, you know what I mean? The only thing I ever found hard about being mixed or whatever was just, like, where to fit in. Like, some people would say you're cool with them, and then some people would say you're not. As far as, like, you know, whether it's the African-American heritage goes or whatever, like, I can track my family history down to... I literally have, like, a bill of sale of one of my ancestors, you know what I mean? But people try to tell me I'm not what I am, and I'm like, whatever. You know, you can't really do anything. So at the end of the day, I just claim to be me, and I am who I am. So, you know what I mean? Like, I just... If people ask, I tell them, but, yeah. Yeah. Lazy, you don't... You know, we're not going to talk about you. Lazy, I love you, man. You don't look mixed, though, gang. Very simple what side you come from, brother. Alright, no, we can't joke. We're on YouTube. Forgot. Yeah. Oh, God. I mean, I look 100% Caucasian. So, well, I look Mexican more than anything, but... This G80 wagon? Yeah, this thing looks good, man. This thing looks good. The lobby's looking strong, too. I'm seeing some nice, clean stuff in here. I'm going to assume this guy's got the livery mod. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's Helm. He does have the livery mod. And see, this is why, even though I like the livery mod, it's cool. This is why you don't run it. Because look at what your car looks like to other people, man. You see? I wish somebody would take over the livery mod. And like, it's too much work, though, to be honest. But like, put everything over the specific sticker that looks exactly the same. For example, this DC Sports sticker to be a BN Sports sticker. That would be dope. But that's a lot of unnecessary reorganizing, right? But a man can wish. But it's fire. But I mean, the base game stuff, the lore-friendly stuff, I mean, look at it, man. Like, whoa. My bad. I used a CarX control, or a DRO control. That was my fault. That's awkward. So CarX is more tuning. I mean, fit where you fit in, homie. Yeah, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just whoever wants to hang around me, I hang around, man. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Okay, lazy. I mean, CarX tuning is honestly pretty straightforward. Honestly, tuning in any game is straightforward. The only thing with CarX that's not straightforward is the race tuning, because it doesn't really work right. Like, for some reason in this game, your car is the most effective when the wheels are as flat on the ground as possible. Not in just the corners, for example, like having more camber and stuff like that. Where's the rain mode? Dynamic weather is supposed to be coming. I like this. And this sticker is nice too. What'd you call me for the other day? Me? Oh no, that was the other day, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember, twin. I probably called you for something. Do I remember? Absolutely not. That was the other day, man. Rebel 1, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. I got this monitor, I got YouTube, this monitor, I got Twitch. So I'm over here like this. My neck gonna be sore tonight. Isn't another update soon? Yep, apparently from what's being read, beginning of April-ish, but I just read soon. That's what I'm being told. I don't know if that's accurate or not. This Porsche is really clean. Really clean. I like this Mach 2 as well. This Mach 2. Got to get you an above monitor. Why? Something like this? Honestly, I've always thought about it. I want to get a new desk, so I'm planning on getting a PC upgrade soon. So we'll see what I do with that. I might order a desk, monitor arms, things like that. So it's easier to also set up my sim rig, because right now it just sits in the corner and collects dust because I just don't feel like setting it up. Peep the first car I'm going to. I actually saw the Supra. I like that a lot. Looking clean. Okay, okay. Very nice though. Some AR glasses? VR glasses is probably what you meant. VR goggles, whatever. I might start reaching out to companies and just seeing if they want me to try that stuff. I don't really know what I would use VR on. Like what? Like a Seto? Like y'all want to see me play a Seto? I actually have a video where me and Dano are just chilling on DRO, and I'm just going to upload it. Because I want to start uploading just like me chilling and playing games for you guys too. This looks clean. I like this a lot too. I know the center caps are BMW because of the wheel mod, but these wheels actually would look sick on this even without the center caps. Good carbon too. That's good carbon right there. We still got the carbon tutorial if y'all need it, you know what I'm saying? I know they got different little things now, but I still use the same methods, to be honest. Monitor stands get pricey. 4 to 6? I just need like 2, fam. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I could go back from 3 monitors. Is there money mods for Street on CarX? Yeah, there's money mods. It's like CarX Street MP. I don't know. I mean, I had somebody give me all my money, to be fair. I never installed any mods myself. The homie gave me money because it was at a point in the game where it was just so dead, and I just wanted to keep tuning stuff, but I would have to go and do repeated content, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Which I'm assuming most people are at that point now. Hopefully we get some new content soon, but to be honest, I mean, ooh, little LZ rotary super right there. There's a new carbon sticker. That's nice. This is fire. This is clean right here. This is fire. I like this. Ooh, this hood work right here. I like that. That's good work right there. This and that Porsche are my 2 favorite cars tonight. I like this wagon too. That's clean. Still alive for this game? Yep. Saving the community for mods, man. Ooh, that Cresta. Ooh, that Cresta. Ooh, I seen that thing. Seen that little Cresta. I was gonna pull out the Manthe just to show off this mod. It's probably my favorite mod for the game. Okay, so I will say, I know they were supposed to fix some stuff with the drone camera, but this shit is broken again. I mean, like, I'm not even. Y'all see, I'm not trying to show off broken stuff. I'm just trying to use the drone camera, and then it'll also get stuck and it. I've asked so many times to help test stuff for the game, man. I really have, chat. I really have. I've asked the devs so many times just let me test stuff. Every time I hop on an update, it takes me 5 minutes to find them. Like, not even negative. I'm just being honest. It takes me 5 minutes to find a problem. Like, within 5 minutes. Like, no bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? Which isn't, like, that. Luckily, that's the only problem I've found so far. I haven't really been looking that hard either. But, like, oof, this thing looks so good, man. They did such a good job with this. I didn't use the little shark fin thing because I'm not the biggest fan of it. But this thing looks good, man. This mod looks sick. And then we got the carbon that we did on this too, which looks really fire. E36 sedan mod. I don't know, but I know Jordan's cooked up an E36 mod and it's really fire. This is using the carbon method we got on our YouTube channel as well. Some different fades in there. My next number one request, man. Let me see if they didn't add a kick and ban button, did they? I'm not actually gonna kick you, Grim. I just want to see some. Okay, select more. Nope, still can't kick or ban nobody. Okay, it's fine. I wasn't actually gonna do it. What do these people do in a lobby when y'all just sit in one place of the map for 20 minutes? Do they watch the stream or go eat something? When we're just sitting in the I mean, that's a question for chat. I think we just be vibing at the car meets, talking about stuff. I want to get some driving in, but I'm thinking we're gonna take another break and have a car meet in like an hour or two, so we can watch that new Forza Horizon 6 customization reveal. Because I want to get some of your guys' thoughts about that as well. But yeah, some people. I just see somebody in chat say they grabbed a snack, they're eating, they're chilling, you know? Because the streams are more or less about vibing with you guys, you know, interacting with the community. At least to me. I mean, I like drifting and stuff and driving with y'all as well, obviously. This thing is so fire. Holy shit. This Moo? Who's this? God damn. That's a beaut right there. Who's that? Who the fluff is that? That's a beaut right there. That's the third. That's probably my. That's in the top 3 cars of this stream. It's mid, but they showed bare minimum. I took a little peek at it. They showed bare minimum, but it's like if you're gonna say customization deep dive and then not dive deep, the Forza Arrow looks better, but I want to take a better look at it. So we'll peep that out, man. Don't worry about the fact we got no tires. Oh yeah, chat, I'm not running any automatic tire changes so that when we slide, my tires just pop, you know what I mean? Got a little street car for the little street drifting vibes. Nice little GT3, okay. Yo, damn, y'all gotta relax. Yeah, it's Moo right though. It's Moo right though. Yeah, I'm thinking we head to a little street drift spot, or we can head to the mountains, do some Toge drifting. Bobs. Hey, yo, chat, look what else we got, though. We got the hazard lights. They don't work on the rear. Okay. All right. Maybe it's just because it's bright out, man. I don't know. We got the hazard lights now, which is sick. You know what I mean? I'll take it. Good hazard lights. Good vibes. Look at the lobby. Look at the lobby. And the Mercy's in game? Yeah, I was about to pull over and pop out in the... You know, let me pull the Mercy out real quick just to cruise at a drift spot. It's those lights? Yeah. What do you, but, I mean, these still have hazards on them. It shouldn't matter what lights they are if they have hazards. This thing sounds very interesting. I will say that. Interesting sounding car. I will say the wheels look sick though. I love these wheels. I have base model wheels on a SV, but they look good, man. I don't know. I like these wheels a lot. Sorry, Daniel. I don't speak Spanish yet, bro. I want to try. I still got to learn. Sounds like a Roblox. I can't lie. Hey, you're saying it sounds like Roblox? Bro, Roblox is tough. I never thought I'd say these words. Roblox, Midnight Racing Tokyo? My homie Flame got me on there? Bro. Way better car sounds than this. I mean, the models are probably just as good, if not better. They got this Tsukuba full layout, like the full Tsukuba complex around it. They got Tokyo. They got so much. They like, dude. You talking about Roblox? I mean, this. They wish they had the Roblox sound, bro. Yo, the Mercy on Midnight Racing Tokyo sound crazy. Like. It's weird because, like, it's funny because, like, I feel like it's kind of there, but, like, they just, I don't know, man. It's like it's kind of there. It's like they almost had it, and then they did whatever this is. You know what I mean? Like, they almost had it, but let's get some doors. Let's get some good doors. Actually good it's good POVs in here. Oh, the new steering wheels they added are tough. Can we talk about that? Those are tough. The new steering wheels are fire. My boy Maya said pass. My boys typed 3 things. They've been pass, bro, pass. What you want me to pass you, bro? I ain't smoking nothing, fam. I don't got nothing lit up, nothing sparked right now. You want me to spark up? Pass it? What you want me to pass, bro? I can't pass shit through the screen. Want me to pass you a high five, brother? I can't pass you nothing. I can pass along some ideas. Pass me the ball, my G. Oh God, I miss hooping. Need to get some contact lenses so I can go hooping. I ain't trying to mess my glasses up. Real deal. By the way, if you guys want these taillights, I do have a livery code for them already. It's already out. It just looks like a black S14, but it has these like little taillight I've designed with the livery editor. Pass, bro? Type shit. This guy has said nothing but pass in the YouTube chat. I can't lie. Like, this is impressive. This is pass, bro. Hey, yo, pass, bro. Hey, Ma, I'm just gonna go ahead and say pass, bro. Honestly. Toge driving's been always turning this game. I hope they add more like Toge routes, bro. Fire rims. And the little gram lights are fire. I will say there's some wheels in this pack that kind of do this motion blur thing where they make the wheels a little bit too big, but fidget spinner rims, bro. Imagine. I love gram lights. I don't know why it doesn't do it on the front wheel. It only does it on the rear. There's a hairpin, guys! I even slowed down preemptively. Under the assumption we would slow down, brothers. Come on. The hairpin right there. Oh, wait. Pass. Yeah, I'm just going to pass on that. Just going to pass on that. That might be W Rage Bait Tech. I might have to start using that on the homies. Like somebody sends me something, I just say pass. So, bro, what do you mean? Pass. Nah, that's W Rage Bait Tech. W my. That's W Rage Bait Tech right there. That might be some new stuff right there. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to use that on Dano. And pass, bro. I'm gonna have to pass on that one, my G. Just gonna have to pass, bro. Pass. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass, bro. Hey, yo, pass. Sit behind tailgate on God. You getting them doors, though. My boy driving. Hey, Neuro, I appreciate the hydrate, but I'm gonna have to pass, bro. I'm gonna have to pass. Pass. Know what I mean? Just a little pass. Sorry about that. I would hydrate, but pass. Like, that shit would piss me though. I can't lie. I can't lie. That's a good one. Yo, chat. If any of y'all got girlfriends or something, try that. See what happens. Can you take out the trash? Pass. You know what I mean? Just rage bait for the love of the game. Just to see what happens. Pass. Can you do something? Nah, pass. Double it and pass it to the next person. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to pass on that. Thank you very much. Just gonna pass that hand across your face. Oh, God. That's why I'm saying pass. I just hydrated. Hydrated me. Just hydrated, man. I'll hydrate at the end of this run. I got you. Alright, I'll hydrate in a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa! What just happened? That's not the 8.6 fault. See, that's how you know I've been playing too much DRO. I expect my drift car to be able to get angle. That's my fault. I expected a reverse entry. That's my fault. That's obviously on me. I gotta get a prototype ECU on this thing ASAP. This turbo's lagging crazy. I just love the way this build slides. It's got mad soft, so it'll be like wiggling around. How active is the Twitch chat? Oh snap! Twitch chat's pretty active. I mean, y'all are both equally active right now. Is Fuzz all right? I hope so. Where did that come from? Bad. I'll be braking too much in some of these sections. I hope my boy Fuzz alright. Just curious. Yeah, I haven't really talked to him much, to be honest with you. Haven't for a while. Come by the YouTube or the Twitch chat every now and then, but there was a little bit of time where we were all hanging out in the AutoWorks Truth Discord and stuff for like a week or two straight. But besides that, it's been a little minute, probably like maybe a month. If you want to come over to the Twitch chat, man, it's up to you, Fless. Hey, my bad, bro. I'm trying to drive while, luckily I got a preview on all 3 monitors, so when I look away, I'm still able to look at something, but like, it is still hard. I'm like, see right there, almost bogged. See that? When I did bog, I had to literally like clutch kick it and e-brake to keep it sideways while I clutch kicked it. Whoa! Need to tune that out. Kind of like how it's fun to drive, but a little bit more difficult. Whoa, there goes the tires. Right at the bottom of the toe. See, that's why you don't even run auto tire repair. See how fun that is? Chilling with my pass homies on the YouTube. Yeah, see, you just gonna pass on that? I feel you, bro. You just gonna pass on that? Pass on that? Good comms. Good comms on the pass. I just moisturized my lips with a vitamin water. You want me to drink more? Y'all gonna make me have to empty out my tank in a real way. I'm just gonna pee water. Y'all are getting sips out of me. Baby sips. They load deliveries in. Yeah, E30 is actually a decent looking car. Let me get some. I want to get some doors. Why I always gotta lead? Move, go. Go. I'm tired of leaving. What's up, Gretz? How you doing? There we go. Let me get some action in. Stock Miata dude's probably driving good, man. Anytime you see a Miata, they're probably driving. Lobby full? Yes, it is. I believe so. You got full pretty quick. I can't lie, it was full by the time I was done customizing the car. Another one. See, y'all got so many points and probably don't even know what to spend it on. I gotta find something. Connectivity issues is fixed type shit. Oh God. Oh God. Are you even in the new Discord yet, Sim? Are you even in the new Tanaka? Bro. 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 Where am I at, bro? Where am I? Damn, that look good, though. Hold on. Y'all like the level of detail in this game? It look fire, don't it? Now, I understand why it's there, but damn. Play-Doh City. But you just got to zoom out. You know, everything's about perspective. If you look at it from right here, it look fire. It's all about perspective. You know, this was intentional. That's why I was here. That was on purpose. That's why we're here. Chew, baby. Some good tunes on the Twitch, though. I will say that, YouTube. We're listening to some good tunes on the Twitch. You know what I mean? Yeah. Beautiful scenery. All right, let's try and get back to the... let's get back to the... yes. Have you updated this tune since the video? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, I just tune cars randomly to get different feels out of them. I have like 5 Mark IIs, so they're all tuned differently. The one I put on YouTube is probably the better one of the all of them. I mean, as far as how I tune the cars, I mean, they're all like, you know what I mean? The S15 tune I put up there is probably one of the better ones. I got like 8 of them. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm gatekeeping from y'all or something. If I ever tune a car differently than how it's on YouTube, it's usually because I need to do something very specific and weird with it. Like I want to do some weird shit, like I want to make it mad soft so that it body rolls hella. You know what I mean? Like never like because I found some breakthrough. If I found some breakthrough, I would tell y'all. Yeah, absolutely. I think all my tunes are just decent. Like they're really good if you want to use them like that. But I've always said this with drifting. At the end of the day, you always need to tweak everything to your personal liking. But I make my tunes so that they're really good starting platforms for you to go ahead and evolve. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the idea behind the way I tune on YouTube. What's up, Visconti? Should we hit the track? Let's hit the track a little bit. Let's hit a little bit of the track a little bit. Get some consistent vibes in a little bit. Cresta looks mad fire. Mumu cooked with that one. Suki from Fast and Furious, oh god. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that car is inspired by this car. I mean, I doubt it, but this is a real car from, I think it did like time attack and drift stuff in Japan. I'm so used to DRO. Did you just ask if you can rent some of my house slots, bro? I can't lie, we might need to build a whole economy for that in the Discord. Do you have open house slots? Rent them out here. Payments like 100 street coins a month. I don't know why I just did that. I'm so looking at my chats. Yo, something is on my nose and it's making me want to sneeze. It's like a hair. There we go. There's a good reverse entry. There's E36 grabbing our door right now, though. Everybody always runs 100 to 95% brake bias. I've always ran 60. Don't know why. 65% is something I've just always ran. No reason to it, honestly. Of course, man. I'm glad you still tuning in, man. A lot of people that win the giveaways don't ever tune in again. Every time I've done a giveaway, like for Motorfest, they just tune in for the giveaway stream and then never pull back up. So honestly, it was really cool to see you comment and see you come by the stream, man. So I appreciate that, man. That's dope. I said man like 16 times that sentence, man. You know what I mean, man? It's cool, man. Pass on that, bro. I'm gonna have to pass on that, big dog. Win a giveaway, man. What is next? The only key I have to give away right now is an operator key. You want another operator key? Try and get one of my other creator homies on it too. You know I got you for DRO2 Jack, so I'll get you situated. Who knows though? I didn't even get any kind of notification of this update. Who knows? They might not like me anymore because I decided to be honest for a little bit. I think the DRO2 team's still cool with me though. We'll see. Yo, Jax is the homie, man. Super dope, homie. Homie bought me Forza Horizon 6 Deluxe Edition, bro, or the Premium Edition, bro. W homie. W Jax, bro. Jax is a really good dude, man. Been around for a while. W guy, man. man. Some DRO2 stuff might be coming soon, chat. Might be. Who knows? I don't know. Remember, the next demo is going to be out all the way up until game release. And honestly, man, I'm thinking maybe I put together a little drift comp for it. That's a wall. God, that's a wall. Shit. That's a wall. We're going to push the DRO2 content hard with the lobbies and the comps and the... I'll probably get back to doing some tunes on there too. I want to try and do it a different way though, so it's a little bit more... I don't know. The boys are deep right now. Yes, sir. So as a commission, somebody needed me to do a livery for him. You know what I'm saying? Hooked it up for the homie. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm happy with it. This thing came out real clean. Yo, my PlayStation controller is so old at this point, this shit's starting to squeak when I accelerate, bro. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Since I play FPS games on mouse and keyboard now, though, I haven't had like stick drift issues really like that. It's somebody's S15. I just know it's a team reversal. To be honest with you. There's reference photos. PS5 DualSense Edge controller. I've had this controller for a couple years now. To be honest with you. Stuck at 79%. I don't know, brother. I hope it loads through, man. PS3 controller, it's kind of fire. I can't lie, it's kind of fire, bro. Honestly, that's kind of gas. Using a PS3 controller, that's actually kind of tough. I know people still use the PS4 controllers. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I know people still use the PS4 controllers like crazy. I need to lubricate this hard. All I hear is whoop, 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 whoop. Trigger, bro. It doesn't even do it when I hold it up to the mic. Of course not. Why would it do it when I hold it up to the mic? Bro, it's just squeaking, bro. All I hear is squeak, 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 squeak. WD-40. Need to lubricate this mug. Need to do something. Hey, man. Just because I'm also critical of CarX, man, that doesn't mean that I don't love the game and I can't point out when they did a good job. I think they did a good job with the servers, which is nice, man. Flessie, appreciate you for tuning into the stream, man. Hope you left a like, maybe shared it with some of your friends, man. If you guys enjoyed it, I appreciate that. We're still streaming, by the way. I was just saying bye to the homie. Appreciate you for tuning in. But, yeah, man, I mean, I'll give my flowers to where they fix things, man. They fix stuff. Now, is it stuff we've been asking for since fucking November? Yes, but still. At the end of the day, they fixed it. So I can get doors with my homies again, man. That's all I care about. Still no chaser. I mean, carless stuff for me. As long as I can play the game, man. I mean, we always need, you know. It would be nice if we just had all the cars from DRO, of course, but like, whatever. Like, we got the Cresta and the Mark II. I'm not really that upset, you know what I mean? Would it be nice? Of course. But at the end of the day, that's dirt right there. At the end of the day, we got an improvement, and that's good. We can start the pursuit mode from a private lobby, I think. Still don't really know how that works. I don't know where I'm going right now. It's a little shallow. My bad. It's a little shallow off me. It's my fault. Like, if I were to ask for specific things next up, man, I would ask for, honestly, an improvement to the Street Plus tire so it's a little bit more grippy, because I'd rather drift on a Street Plus compound with a tad bit more grip, me personally. Street's a little too icy for me. Even with, like, grippier setups, it just feels really icy. Is it going to be bigger than 16 players? I don't know. I hope eventually they get to 32-player lobbies. I don't think it's necessary, though. I think 16 is good. I'll be honest. Like, there's really not many games that allow you to have more than that anyway, and things start getting unstable after a certain amount, Punisher. I think 16 is fine, you know? I mean, it's just kind of like, what am I doing? Hold on, let me lock in for a while. But, like, I think 16 is good, man. It's more than we get in all these other games. I mean, they were able to make a 100% improvement to the performance of the game. So, I'm pretty confident it's going to be pretty decent on performance. Now, even before, so when we were doing the multiplayer testing before in the demo, right, I think we could only get up to 4 players before it started getting wonky. So, we'll see if we can get up to like 8 this time and it's still smooth. Because the biggest problem is going to be the damage. I think if you turn off damage, you can run 32-player lobbies all day. I honestly don't really care much for bumpers flying everywhere. Like, it's sick, don't get me wrong. Would I like to have it if it was, like, realistically optimized? And maybe it is. But, like, I feel like every game that has damage, A, it's never synced properly. B, even in BeamNG, it's never synced properly. B, it just causes unnecessary performance issues, and honestly, like, there's bumpers all over the road and people hitting them and it exploding the car, you know what I mean? It just looks kind of, I don't know, I feel like there's more negatives than positives to damage. Unless you do it how Torque Drift 2 did it, which is very small scale, you know, bumpers fly off and there's scratches here and there, but it's not as crazy. The parts on the ground aren't contactable. I think they should disable that. I think they should disable contact with the parts on the ground so that people can't just hit them. You know what I mean? Or immediately despawns or something. I don't know how that would work, but it would just make for a more smooth experience. Swapping cars is a lot easier with one click. Yeah, that's nice. It's a random improvement, but I actually think that was a really nice improvement. I actually really enjoy that, if I'm being honest with you. I think that might be one of my favorite improvements of this update. Sounds so random, but it's a pretty good improvement. We're about to lose our tires right now, so we're going to go swap tires, get in a new car maybe. There we go. Running laps with the tire thing, the auto change tire thing off, man, it really changes. I remember in the early days when this game first came out, this is how we were running the game, you know? And it made it feel a lot more immersive and fun. So, man, if y'all want to turn y'all tire changes off, I suggest it. It's a ton of fun. You get to swap stuff around. I'm honestly going to try the Street Plus compound. It's been a little bit. How you doing, Bomb Squad? Been a minute. How you doing, brother? Welcome to the stream. BS1 with the clean Mark II livery. He actually gave me that for my birthday. I don't know if I ever got the updated version, but that thing clean. Nice little R34 out of the homie Neuro. I like that color combo. It's trim. Yo, the Yanaka Faction team cars on DRO. I can't lie. Dano been cooking. I cooked up a few of my own. They look fire. So. Not to mention with the sound mods and stuff, it's fire. haven't pulled out my cop cars. To be honest with you. I don't know where they are. Whoa! Oh! Chat, y'all want to hear something funny? So, the drift team I run called Yanaka Faction. This is a random fact. We're not going to get into why. This is just funny. It's a random fact. We're going to talk about this. It's not... There's no really reason like that needs to be known as to why. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with something. It's so dumb. Our drift team is banned from purchasing a mod menu that costs $250 for this game. Did you guys know there's a mod menu that costs $250 for this game? And somehow, I didn't even know about it, but my team is banned from purchasing it. I'm like, I don't know if you did me a favor or what, but I appreciate you, bro. But why is that? Dumb reasons. We're not going to talk about why. But, I'm like, what? I'm like, why the fuck? Like, why are we banned? Like, okay, whatever. I'm like, that's a blessing. I appreciate you. Why would I why would I pay $250 for a mod menu? Who's paying $250? Apparently they got people. Modding side people are childish. I mean, I know the reason why, and yes, it is very yes. It is. Has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with any of the co-leaders. It's just the dumbest shit. It's so dumb. It's probably not worth it anyway. Absolutely not. What? $250? What is? Unless it comes with like a physics, sound, and visual overhaul, which I know it doesn't, because you know what's funny? My team also has access to the same mod menu for free. So, because it's stolen code, by the way. But anyway, it's just dumb, bro. I'm like, what? Like, what? We're banned from purchasing it? I'm like, what? Yeah. Popmon already has the mod menu. You don't even. It's just so dumb. It's so dumb. Why are we banned from? And he did not pay $250. $250 is so crazy. Not anymore, but you could get. It's still in. Sure, it has to be updated or whatever. But I can't lie. That's so insane. Please, whatever you guys do not pay $250 for a mod menu. And if you have, I mean, let me know when you want me to drop some merch, because I'll drop like a $3,000 hoodie just for fun. You can cop it. That's up to you, man. $250 for. Why no one else can know why? Because it's personal. There's personal reasons, and I'm not bringing up names because maybe people don't want to know who's involved. I just think this shit is funny because it's apparently a public thing that we're banned from. Okay. It's so random. Like, I don't know if anybody wanted to purchase a $250 mod menu anyway, but it's just a random talking point. It's just so stupid. Yo, when I heard it, I just laughed uncontrollably. Odd thing to be banned by? Yeah. My drift team is banned from cheating. It's honestly kind of cool. That was my flex right there. Yanaka Faction is literally banned from cheating in CarX Street. Just so you guys know. We're banned from cheating. Ain't that crazy? I've never been banned from anything, except I got banned from cheating. That's pretty awesome. Not for cheating. I'm banned from the ability to cheat. Isn't that awesome? That's a W. Can I get some W's in the chat? That's fucking W. I mean, shit. With $250, bro, Kino don't even cost $250. Bro, a set of Corsa, you can make your own car for $250. Like, bro, what? $250. We're smoking hightail crack. Maybe 250 cents. $2.50. Maybe $20. $25 max. And you're still smoking. $250? That's should have told him pass. I ain't know the sauce, bro. I didn't know the pass sauce. Now that we know the pass, yo, did y'all see this kit? Bro, what the fuck is this thing? Yeah, admin menus for games that are like super popular don't even cost that much. What is this, bro? What is this? Bro, I like it. Is it weird that I like it? It's like some Forza edition shit, but I kind of like it. It's a Rocket Bunny kit. Is that what this is? I've never seen that. That's fire if that's a Rocket Bunny kit. That's gas. It's a W kit. I'm serious. Y'all might think I'm smoking some shit. I think this is fire. I think that kit is hard. Maybe I'm weird. Looks like a little prototype. I appreciate you. We're going to look at the link. Don't worry about it. Oh, shit. It is. That's clean. Now, bro's a knower. Oh, you know he's a knower. That's I would have never known that. Consider me a newfound knower of that. That's fire. I didn't know that. He is a knower. That's a knower right there. That's a real knower. Did they reset all the previews? Okay, they didn't. You know what? That's another W from this update. They didn't reset all the previews, chat. We can actually still see what everything is. Isn't that awesome? I ain't got no doors with Neuro in a minute. Let's go. Kinda way too much, bro. Punisher. $250 is insane, bro. $250. Anything above, like, anything above $5 is honestly mental. You know what I mean? Like, that's mental, bro. When you join, if you sign in to the street.net, then yeah, you're automatically thrown into a lobby, I believe. But you have to find lobbies manually through the lobby search thing. Bro, honestly, if you want me to be honest with you, you could probably have AI code you a mod menu for... I mean, you'd have to know what you were doing. But you could do it. You could probably do it. Like, on God, for free. Like... a couple Google searches and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You can try. You probably have to have some good knowledge. I mean, it's not like a brain dead thing to set up. You actually have to be, you know, smart and shit too. But you probably could have AI do it. For a different game? Yep. Robbery? Insane. Kind of impressed. If they've gotten one sale, I want to meet whoever bought it, bro. If you pay $250 for a mod on Street, bro, I need to meet you, bro. I need to see who that is, bro. Can't lie. Hey, chat, let's hit some Mayhan up. Let's cruise to some Mayhan, yeah? Let's cruise to Mayhan real quick. I'm gonna get some low power shit out, cruise to Mayhan with it. A little low power Honda. Cruise Where's Mayhan? Good Cresta. Anti-kick for high ping and having all protos and stickers. I mean, it allows you to put values in the game that aren't actually there either. Like, you can max your tow out to, like, whatever. Unlimited downforce. I mean, unlimited prototype parts. Unlimited, like, you can have stickers and shit like that. Yeah. It's, like, a bunch of stuff that's, like, that's cool, but, like, ain't shit worth $250. You know, the reason they probably made it 250 is because they think people are probably going to pass it out, which is, like, probably true, but, like, still crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, CXS MP is fire. I think. I don't know. I've never used it either. Still fire. Cruising. That's fire. See, and that's like fair shit right there. Like a little boost. That makes sense. Like that's fair. You know what I mean? Like here, like you can sub, you can be gifted a sub, and you can have access to the sub-only liveries and stuff, you know what I mean? And that'll carry over into DRO2, into, you know, whatever. Like, I'm thinking of just manually passing out permanent roles for that too. But that's just effort work. What's good, Melon? How you been, bro? Been a minute. If you want me to be honest, the way they should have did it with the mod menu is if they're going to charge that much, they should just charge like $5 a month and people will just forget that they have it, and then eventually they'll make that much. Like, subscription-based is the best way to do that kind of shit. It's the same thing with the, out here in Texas, for TX2K26. Oh, my brain just farted. Good, brother, I'm good. Like, I mean, I can't tell you how much money I've probably put into CSP and the other shit, and it's $1 a month. I've probably paid $200 for that shit. I just be forgetting, bro. It's $1, not $200, but like, it's still like, you know what I mean? What, $2 a month, $2 into the other one over like the course of 2 or 3 years? Yeah, bro. I just don't even care. You don't think about it. You know what I mean? Lots of Lambos getting wrecked this year, huh? If I made a mod menu, I would sell it for $5 a month, and I would periodically release shit over a 12-month period, so people would have to keep repurchasing the mod menu. I know Kino is making bank. Yeah, see Kino. You can buy different tiers. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. And mind you, it would be like $1 for Tier 1, $5 for Tier 2, and then like Tier 3 is like $7, or maybe $135. Kind of like Kino. Isn't that what they do, $135 or something like that? Just makes sense, bro. Because when you price it like that, people are more inclined to just pay for it. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to backdoor you because they can just pay for it. Like, let's be honest, chat. If something costs $1, are you more or less likely to steal it than something that costs $30? You know what I mean? Hypothetically speaking. You know, you're probably like, or not steal, but for example, like AC mods. If a car costs $1, I'm more likely to buy it than paying $50 for a car my homie can just send to me. Because technically, when you purchase a mod, you own it. Technically. Just want to say that. Technically. We're not going to get into that conversation because people are like, well, technically. Purchase a mod, you technically have rights to do it. Like, kind of won't do it. I can't lie, Punisher. Honestly, bro, just run the pursuit mode or run some races. I mean, it might seem redundant, but at least you'll get some stuff out of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I've been getting my stuff out of, or just leveling up. Leveling up gets you stuff, so just drifting with the boys gets you parts, you know? That's what I've been doing. Yo, I forgot I gotta use my hazards, chat. I ain't even seen nobody really use the hazards yet. I can't lie. I ain't seen nobody use the hazards. It's all GTRs and Lambos. Honestly, that's the thing with, like, drag racing, bro. That's why I'm trying to get into, like, some track stuff so you get some different stuff. Wait, how? Let's see if I have any. I'm level 186 now. If I go into my inventory, storage, here. Look at this. I haven't touched this in forever. It's just here. See what I'm saying? All this stuff. I just have it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You got mad cards without even knowing because it gives you all that stuff for upgrading. And then they boosted it a little bit more. So it's just like, you know, and then here's all the customization stuff I'm never going to use. Like, you know what I mean? Some wheels I'm never going to use. You know what I mean? When people say this game's a grind, I kind of find it hard to believe because this game honestly has done a pretty good job recently of making everything easier. I don't think it's that hard to grind this game. To be honest. Well, you could get sued over? Like when I tattoo someone, they don't own that art. It's still my IP. Reason I get paid from DGK for Boo Johnson's board. They use his tattoos, my art on their boards. Okay, so that's different, brother. The only reason I would say that's different is because at the end of the day, when somebody makes a mod and they remake a real car, if that's the case, if you sue me, I'm going and I'm grabbing Toyota. You know what I mean? That's a little different. That's your original artwork. Right? How you going to sue me for using your Toyota that you didn't get permission from Toyota to make? I'm just still covered under IP. I mean, I bet it is, but I'm not talking about passing it out at mass. I think that's wrong. But I'm talking about just like giving it to the homies. It's silly, but it still is. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit silly, but I haven't seen anybody, like, for example, I work with a company called 3D Military Assets, right? 3DMA, super cool guys. And I asked them, I'm like, how do you combat, like, people just passing out your assets? And he's like, to be honest with you, I just don't, because it's too much work. Like, what am I going to, you know what I mean? That's usually the approach most people take, from what I've seen. I personally don't pay for AC mods like that unless it's like somebody I really mess with. Like Fox has really cool stuff. If I was going to pay for anybody's stuff, I'd probably pay for Fox's. I like the Team Anonymous cars, but they're like crazy. They're like 30, 40 bucks a car, but it's like shit to drive in a video game that I can't even customize, you know? That's the main reason I don't really pay AC, because it's like play AC, because all the cars I want cost 40 bucks. It's like, what? It's still covered under IP. I'm curious how that would work then, how somebody can steal and remake things that already exist, but then sue somebody else for that. That's interesting. It's interesting. So you're telling me if you tattoo people and they're like, their likeness gets used for stuff, like, so you make people, that's interesting. I gotta make sure to not go to wherever you tattoo them, I'll be honest, but I gotta make sure not to go there, but that's interesting to learn. Yo, imagine I get my team logo tattooed on me. Hey, to be fair, the homie that does my tattoos, the homie's a lifer. He's a cool guy. He got out of jail from doing life. He's a good dude, though. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know, does some messes up. Cool guy. Like everybody in the tattoo shop is actually like previous. Like they were all doing like either life sentences or different stuff. It's really random, but they're all cool dudes. You know, it might be a little crazy on, but shit. Know what I mean? That's so crazy. That's interesting. If you try to do a 3-wheel tune, you just need stickier tires. I mean, my S13 3 wheels, but I mean, a proper 3-wheel tune is just mad grip. $4 to $5 mil from the hangover. Wait, but do they sue the person or the company? You sue the company, right? Not the person. The company, okay. I mean, it's still crazy, but I guess it makes sense. If they're profiting off of your artwork, then that makes 100% sense, yeah. And that's where I guess the thing comes in. But that's like kind of like they're making money off it, right? If you're just... I wonder how it works with a set of Corsa mods if you're passing it out. Like, not like at a large amount, but just to like a couple homies. Like, if I buy a car and pass it to my 2 friends, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about opening up a Discord and just leaking mods to a bunch of people. That's lame. That's stupid. Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying. You know, that's what I was saying. I was talking about giving it away for free, not paying for it. You can't resell somebody's mod. I was saying if you buy a mod, you technically can give it away for free, not sell it. But I think with mods, there's some different... Somebody else is telling me some different shit. So I don't know. Original likeness. People resell too. Yeah, of course, there's shitty people out there that do shit like that. I mean, I'm not, you know, I mean, that's obviously a thing. I'm just talking about wanting to play with the homies with the same car instead of everybody having to pay $300 to use a vehicle. You know what I mean? I don't know why it takes so long to read this. How often will you make vids and liveries in Forza Horizon 6? As often as I can, GSH, bro. I appreciate you for showing love for France, too. That means a lot, man. But I plan on, honestly, making a ton of videos on Forza Horizon 6. My FPS channel will have content laid out for like a month, so I can just sit there and focus on Forza Horizon 6 really hard for like a month. I know me and the boys want to grind it to the point where we finish the game in the first 24 to 48 hours, and then like just simply grinding out tuning stuff, trying to figure out guides for you guys so that when the game actually releases on release day, we have stuff ready for you guys that's of substance and not just slop. You know, things like that. I know Extra's going to be making his guides as well. Money guides, things like that. But I want to do a lot of gameplay and like lobby stuff, kind of like what we're doing here. Just chilling and doing lobby stuff. That's interesting with the tattoos thing, though, because I wanted to get a full sleeve, but if I got to worry about... I was going to get the Yanaka logo tatted on me, but if I got to worry about somebody stealing my shit... I'm just kidding. How does that work? If you get another... For example, if somebody tattoos my artwork on me, how does that work? Just out of curiosity. This is actually an interesting topic I've never known anything about. What's good, Phoenix? I'm going to read it, by the way, when I come back. I got to turn the AC on. It's a little hot. My PC's running a little hot right now. Hold up. What's running mad hot? When more Beam and G drifting? I'm talking to the homie Sly about getting it set up. You got a tattoo of me on your chest, Furious? Send me a pic, bro. That'd be dope. That's fine. We do stuff like that a lot. Okay. Make them sign an end user agreement. So much unnecessary shit. But I guess, yeah, if it's that. You think it's that deep, Sloan? Should I have to like write some shit up like that? Like, you don't own this art. I'm paying you to put my art on my body. It's if you then made a picture of that tattoo as a logo for say a t-shirt design, you might be entitled to paying the artist of my artwork if they just did it on my body, I guess. It's interesting. Because technically then it's their art that they did, even though it's so many technicalities. Gotta show some love. Bro, imagine getting the MX. I was gonna get the MX logo tattooed on me at some point. Who knows? I was supposed to do it for like 20K, but I was broke. You should get Pop back to the game. Pop Mom was in here right like a little minute ago. You should have told him slide. I know my boy's been playing the shit out some what's it called? What's that game called? The open world game. That hasn't been made. So if you like take a photo and then I paint or tattoo that photo, the art is mine. Oh, okay. I've changed the medium. Okay, Once Human. Yeah, he's been on Once Human. Crazy grinding. I like the S15 back there, even though I had no liveries on it. It's still clean. Our creators, nah, they've been on Once Human. That's what it was. It was Once Human, Jason. They lost that? CarX, they added Murcielago. They changed some stuff. You can now start that cop mode from like a private lobby. They added a G81 M3 Touring. They added a Lotus. They fixed the connection issues. They fixed the servers. Yeah, the garage customization. I actually wanted to take a look at that, chat. If y'all are down, we can find a car meet spot in a little minute, and then I see busy lobbies again. I mean, we can. I've done track days. Just every time I do the track days, people be like dipping. But honestly, we've done a lot of drifting. Yeah, most definitely fixed the connection issues. You saw right there. But yeah, I'm thinking we can do like a little bit of a cruise around the ring. I don't even mind some ring cruising or the Sunset Speedway cruising. I don't mind that either. Obviously spirited cruising, so we'll probably be punching it. I kind of want to see if the Murcielago's any good in like C5 or something. We can find a little car meet spot. Correctly at all, so you can get around using stuff. Like Supreme doesn't own their logo or name, so technically anyone can make clothes using their branding and they can't do anything. Yeah. I guess I'm just more interested on the tattoo one because it's like, does that mean if I get a sleeve and I have a YouTube video blow up, a tattoo artist can sue me for having their tattoo in the video? Do you know how to reset progress? I don't remember. I think it's in the settings in game or something like that. Something in some. I forget where it is. There used to be a very obvious button for it. Oh wait, I think I remember. You pull up this, and then you do profile, and then triangles to reset progress. So it's in there. So you pull up your profile, and then triangles to reset progress. Careful though. Don't do some shit accidentally. Okay. It's good to know though, Sloan. Thank you for that information, man. I guess I didn't know it was that big of a thing, to be honest. Hence why I made those comments on the, like, let me not go there. But if it's more of a regular thing, I guess that makes sense. I'm just uneducated on the topic. So thank you for educating me, man, because I had no idea. Yeah, the HKS livery on the A86 was fire. That's interesting. Mining in Minecraft, bro. Good luck, bro. Yeah, I'm super uneducated on that topic. That's kind of sick, though. I mean, that you guys can protect your art like that. That's cool. First, I thought you were joking. I was like, no way. Wait, what? That's fire. They added so many random cars in CarX. Yeah, like a Murcielago's cool, but like, who asked for this shit? I mean, it's fire. A Lotus Elise is cool, but who asked for that? But it's fire. But again, they're trying to be Need for Speed, so remember, guys, this isn't a drift game. And that's what they said. That's their words, man. I'm not putting nothing in nobody's mouth. That's what they said. Yeah, I'm just glad we got an update that fixed the multiplayer lobbies. Like, the fact that we couldn't play together was kind of ridiculous, you know what I mean? So, that right there, enough for me, was a good thing, I thought, personally. I was happy with that alone. So many people want cars they don't add. I don't know why they don't just add the entirety of the cars from DRO, if I'm being honest with you. I really don't see the reason in not doing that. That's my thing. Like, you can do it, because it's not like you're making new models for the game or anything. Sure, you're probably adapting them, but since the beginning, I've thought that. Try and get this thing down to C5 at least. I don't really want to be higher than 1,400 kilos. It's already kind of heavy. This thing might have a good power band already. Who knows? It does have a really good power band. IS300 would be hard. A lot of people love that car, man. For as many people that love that car, I never see them in like DRL. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people always ask for the IS300 and I see the Soarer, but I made a Soarer myself too. But I see people ask for those cars a lot, and then I never see people use them. Like, in all the games that they're available, yeah, the Lotus is fire too. Like, I hear people ask for these cars, man, and I never see y'all run them. I'd be interested to see people actually run those cars that they ask for. I'm not talking about in real life either. I guess I'm talking about, like, in-game, you know what I mean? Obviously, in real life, people run those cars. What if I could? Yeah. Think the Lambo sounds mid? I think the Lambo sounds horrible. I think the Lambo sounds like actual trash. But I mean, it's not like I was expecting it to sound insane. The only thing that's so annoying about, I think the thing to me that's annoying about CarX as far as sounds go is like a lot of them sound bad, but then every now and then something will sound really good. Like the Huracan sounds fire, and then there's this thing, and the Aventador sounds like trash too. You know what I mean? It's like it's so bad. It's not even like they like kind of made it close or something. Like it's off. But like, I mean, whatever. Can't wait till someone say it makes a sound mod. The reason that won't really happen, bro, is because with sound mods, right? Unless there's something like Kino for CarX, DRO, right? Every update it would break. So the amount of effort it would take to do that wouldn't be worth it. If every time the game breaks, the mod break. Like everything's encrypted, so the way you'd have to do it would be really annoying. You'd probably need like a lot of shit to. I don't know. Every time I've asked anybody if it was possible, they're just like, you know, I'm good. Put pressure on them to update it. Don, I'm pretty sure they're never gonna listen to anything I have to say again, bro. Who knows? I would like to hope they didn't take my criticisms to heart, because everything was out. I think I did a good job of trying to keep it as neutral as possible, because I like the devs. Like, they're cool people, and they, you know, I feel like they care about the game, but I mean, to be fair, they did add a lot of things that we had talked about in some videos, but that could have just already been planned, or like, I'd like to think that we had some kind of effect on that, right? But I don't know, maybe I don't have that much effect on it. Like, for example, like the private mode thing for the new game mode, right? Like, that got added. I was like, that's nice then. I mean, that was just probably the fact that nobody played the mode. You know what I mean? They'd make the perfect game. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. As far as the Need for Speed devs go, there is no Need for Speed dev team. We need Ghost back, bro. We need that team back. We need the team that did Need for Speed Heat back. With the direction of Need for Speed 2015, with like, I didn't mind Unbound physics except for how it felt when you made contact with people. I didn't even think Unbound was that bad of a game, bro. Heat was peak. Heat with mods is peak. Heat base game is kind of like missing a lot of stuff, bro. But Heat base game is still fire. Like, it is cool. But even with Heat, they like nerfed the cops and everybody wanted them to keep it. You know what I mean? Like, they do stuff still. What's good, Diesel? How you doing, fam? I think we cruised the ring, though. Unbound got abandoned early? Unbound did not get abandoned early. Unbound somehow honestly stayed up for way longer than I expected. The thing with Unbound that's annoying is they kind of abandoned it at the peak, bro. I guess you mean by early, like they should have kept going, but like Unbound had like the most quiet launch ever with zero marketing. And then they like did no updates and then randomly just started pushing mad content and then like just stopped and then just dumped it. I thought Unbound multiplayer was fun, except for the fact we didn't have private lobbies. But I mean, like, yo, does anybody else notice this Murcielago's like mad rear end, like mads? For there being so much weight over the rear wheels, this thing is mad slidey, bro. Add more grip to the rear. For all the weight's over the rear tires, and it's got 305s on it. I mean, it's probably fast. The problem is I've just been playing DRO, and the way you grip tune in that game is you don't actually want the car to lose traction. But to be fair, every time I've done time attacks and done well in this game, most of the time my car was like this. Like, I'm taking corners like this anyway. Like, you're trying to find that slip angle, right? So it's like, I don't know, street and DRO tuning is like, or street tuning is just like not, as far as car, like, grip racing goes, I just leave that up to Extra, man. That guy's got the tips and the tricks with the grip tuning. You tried the Lotus yet? Nah, I just customized it. This engine noise will give you a headache over time? Trust me, brother, I'm right there. It don't even sound good on idle either, like. Let's not be negative, bro. You know what I mean? Let's be positive. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it looks good, but god damn, this sounds like shit. Hey, Bethuel, does your keyboard work? Damn. I put that in the video. I'm like, we don't know if Bethuel's keyboard works yet, but they did fix a lot of problems. And we can play multiplayer again, so that's nice, man. It's our... Well, first off, we're not allowed to talk about that, but no. And to be honest, who knows if mine are even getting put in again because I criticized the game, so... I don't know. They actually added a lot of the stuff I've talked about in a lot of my videos, which is cool. Like, they added the cop mode to private. They've done cool stuff. They added 4 livery categories that I'm not going to use a single one of. They added some more carbon textures. You gave fair feedback? I don't know, bro. I feel like sometimes I've had experiences, EA, with developers, EA, where, like, I say some things, EA, where they just can't take criticism, EA. My bad. Did I say some shit? My fault. I don't know if I said something. My bad. EA. You know what I mean? My bad. I don't know if I said some shit. My fault. And that's one thing. I don't care. Everybody hates on Ubisoft, right? That's one thing. I've talked a lot of shit. I mean a lot of shit. And they still have me in the creator program and still invite me to shit. WEA. I mean, Ubisoft. Definitely not WEA. Ubisoft. Honestly. Bro. Like, I ain't even been nice. I've learned how to be fair when criticizing shit, but they don't listen. Hey, but they don't kick me out either. So, I mean, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you allow me to criticize without getting butthurt, that's awesome, man. Nah, me. But yeah, Ubisoft definitely doesn't listen. And they canceled my favorite game. So honestly, you know what? Forget about it. Fuck Ubisoft, man. Fuck Ubisoft. They canceled Heartland. And I played Heartland. And I'm going to show gameplay right now. No, I'm kidding. Not violating NDA. But yeah. Oof. Damn, this thing looks so smooth, man. If it literally just sounded good, like, this is good for CarX, man. Bethany. Diamond encrusted? You trying to encrust your shit with diamonds, twin? Damn. Shit. Look good, don't it? Also, imagine if you're trying to make livery, code to unreleased stickers, pitch which is best for you. I appreciate you, fam. I got a lot of base liveries with the stickers already on it that have been given to me, so I already have them technically saved, like, as, like, private liveries. So I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, though, man. That's a W. One of the I think Pop already hooked me up with that for sure. By the way, IGN covered customization on Forza Horizon 6. Yeah, we're actually going to react to it on stream. I figured we have a little car meet going. Maybe y'all can look around, chill, and we can react to it on stream. I saw some stuff already. I don't know. IGN pissed me off. But IGN, like, you have almost, I don't even know how many millions of subs, and these mother truckers are uploading in 1080p. It's not even about the gameplay. It's about, like, the quality of shit. Like, bro, I would do a way better job, and that's not even my main thing. Like, I would do a way better job at covering all the shit. I think AR12 would do a better job at covering all the shit. I think he would do a great job, and they love him. I think Don Juan Song wouldn't even talk, and it would still somehow do a great job of covering it. Just the way that they format the videos on IGN, man, I don't know what they're doing. It's not bad, but it's like, I think they've honestly negatively impacted Forza Horizon 6 more than promoting it. I'm gonna be honest. Am I tripping? I think they've painted that game somehow in almost a bad light for some people. You watch the Arc Raiders one? Bro, I don't watch anything IGN unless it's something that's specifically like we're not even gonna talk about. I did hear about the review and shit. Yeah. I'm just talking about the poster guys for, like, I think Black Panther would do a better job on. I'm just talking about the poster car YouTubers that I know. You know what I mean? I think Goosiest. I think Nitrate. Ryzen. I think all these guys would do a better job at covering these updates than IGN. You could choose any. You could just put the names in a hat and just pick one. At least I'd be able to see clearly. You know what I mean? Like, damn. You think they're underselling on purpose? I had this conversation a long time ago when we were first talking about Forza Horizon 6 being confirmed in Japan, and I said they have to do, and this might sound stupid, and I don't think it does, but it might sound stupid to most people, and I don't mind sounding a little stupid, okay? I said that they have to make this game good, but just good enough to where it won't outdo the next Forza Horizon to the point where people will never switch off of it. I said they have to make this game beautifully mid. That's what I said. So that means we're probably not going to get certain stuff. But, like, you know what I'm saying? You think it's just an underselling and then over-delivering on launch? Or do you think this is maybe actually what we're getting? Because, like, I'm hoping that that's the truth, Jax. But something in me thinks that this game is going to be, like, really cool to explore the map. But outside of that, I don't know. I think I'm going to have fun driving with the boys regardless, and I think the map looks fire, and I think I'm going to grind the shit out the game. I know that for sure. But I don't know. I think IGN has just put this weird, like, aura out there for it. I just don't want to be in a desert. To be honest, I've seen a lot of people say the desert map even looked like more alive, but to be fair, there's no traffic or whatever, like, that they showed. Formula Drift style. I mean, that would be cool, Punisher. I just hope that those, like, time trials, we can turn those into just regular tracks that we can just drive on. This guy has nothing but straight gas in his garage. This guy right here. This guy's got straight gas. Made that Liberty Walk kit look good. This kit looks good on this car right now. Shit, that way. Right here. If we don't get sliders for fitment, camber height, offset, etc., I ain't buying. It's 2026 for fuck's sakes. I'm gonna be honest. We got JDM Driftmaster multiplayer around the corner. Shit you not. I think in Q2, if they're able to capitalize and really make a good multiplayer experience, an open lobby experience out of JDM Driftmaster, and they add those liveries, I think that game could compete, bro. Sounds a little psychotic, but I think there's a chance. It's already going to be on PlayStation. It's already going to be on Xbox, probably before Forza Horizon 6 gets to PlayStation. I think they got a good shot. They have the camber and offset adjustments now. They have Ebisu, Tsukuba, Oiwarf, Daikoku. The highways are... That's the one thing I think Forza Horizon 6 nailed that JDM Driftmaster didn't, is just the highways. Like, the highways on that game... for their Mazda RX-7, but they even have, like, fake Mimiya kits, though, too, you know what I mean? Like, they have a lot of cool stuff on that game. And honestly, I've been playing JDM Driftmasters in my free time, bro. Just for fun. Just hop on, little cruise. And then the wheel on that game, not bad. People criticize the wheel physics. I think it's pretty alright. The roads are just tight, so it makes you feel like you drive like shit, because all the roads are actual Japan roads, so it's like this thick. You know what I mean? Your car is here and the road's like this, you know? There ain't nowhere for you to go. So any mistakes are critically, you know, hit. Oh, bro, because there's so much ghosting when you drive in this game, I'm just now seeing the exhaust heating. Do you guys see that? Wait, did you carbon the rear bumper? I ain't touched this car yet. But I just saw the exhaust heat, though. That's kind of nice. Damn, this looks kind of fire. What the fuck? Hold up, we got to turn on the hazards real quick. Let me turn on the hazards. Hold up. There we go. We got hazards now, chat. Everybody throw your hazards on. You got to bind it. Go ahead and throw that on real quick. Come on now. Using no reshade. I always have the same reshade kind of on. It's, I think it's in my Discord. The IQ Real. I'll make a better post for it in the Knock Faction Discord. It just does a little bit of LUT and a little bit of zoom-ish things and some shadow stuff. Nothing that crazy. But yeah, let's I honestly wouldn't mind taking a little quick look at this. We'll skim through it because I bet most of you have watched that Forza Horizon deep dive already. Or if you guys haven't, you know what? Let's do it like this. Put a 1 in chat if you want me to watch the whole thing. 2 if you want me to just skim through it. Let me get 1s and 2s. 1 if you want me to watch the whole thing. 2 if you want me to skim through it. I don't mind either one. Because I'll probably make a little reaction to it, talk about some things. 1, watch the whole thing. Okay. 1. Alright. I love that my chat doesn't have ADHD. I love that. Is that an airsoft gun behind you? Yes, I am pussy. I don't have a real gun. I believe every time I've had a real gun, it attracted the same energy, so. I really want to go airsofting for the FPS channel, though. I've always wanted to be like Silo Entertainment and stuff. That's my baby back there. It is nice. I paid way too much. I could have bought a real gun for how much that shit cost, but alright, we're gonna watch this, man. Let's pull this up. Alright. Yeah, I will say, I don't want to say it's a dumb purchase because I think it's cool, but bruh, I still got to get a tracer unit for it, and I think that's it. Just got to get a tracer unit for it, really. Besides that, we're good. Oh. I was like, is the CDL this weekend? I didn't get to put my picks in, brother. Any news about CarX Drift Racing 2? Not yet, but I would stay tuned, man. Hopefully we get to hear something soon. Hopefully. You know what I mean? SVs are rear-wheel drive. I know that Lamborghini Murciélagos came in both, I believe. I don't remember. I'm not a knower, honestly, bro, enough, I don't think, to know that. I don't know. I think they're all-wheel drive, but I'm pretty sure they come in both configurations. I don't know. I'm an idiot, bro. Don't ask me. Let's watch this. I would probably just Google it. I'm not a Murciélago knower, which sounds crazy, because it's probably one of the... Why would I want to watch Forza Horizon fucking 5, bro? Those shit. Come on, bro. Alright. You see I got like halfway through it.
Of inspiration from...
Yo,
Wow.
Can we also talk about the fact that the mic was peaking the whole time? And yes, I don't have ad blockers because it's against TOS. And no, I'm not paying $20 a month for YouTube Premium. Yo, they spammed ads in these new videos like crazy. Can we talk about it? Is anybody else broke like me and has no YouTube Premium? Yo, have you seen how much they spam these ads? Like the last few videos is crazy. Like, bro, I can't even like...
You know, we had a really close collaboration with Turn 10 on this project. We've always worked really closely with them, but on this project in particular, we're able to leverage some of the resource on their side that kind of helped us invest in certain features for our vehicles. The other thing is
if I was just watching YouTube as well, I would probably do that, but it is against terms of service, and I can have my channels terminated for using it, technically. Especially if I'm streaming to you guys while using it, you know what I mean?
invested in our team here at Playground.
People do
so
it,
I think I'm probably right in saying this is the largest vehicle art team that we've had on a project previously.
Also, as a content creator, it's kind of, you know, I mean, ad blockers hurt me, so I wouldn't want to do that to other people. That's not guilt tripping, that's just the truth.
We know that Forza Horizon 6 will arrive with 550 cars on day one, which is the largest number of cars at launch for any previous Forza Horizon game.
Whew.
That number will obviously only continue to grow over the next several years. After all, Forza Horizon 5 arrived with just over 500 and now sports around 900. However, moving forward from the Xbox One and Xbox One X generation of consoles has given Playground Games...
1 second. I'm hearing everybody just do fucking revving. Fuck with y'all, but hold up. We watching this. We gotta watch this. We gotta watch this real quick.
The opportunity to finally pull the trigger on a number of improvements to vehicles. Improvements which touch every single car.
There's work we've done across our whole suite of vehicles in carrying them forward, which both modernizes them. So, for example, if you look at our headlights and taillights, we've got a new kind of refraction-based shader on them, gives them this really authentic look of depth and feel. Also, with things like where you have polycarbonate style headlights, there's a sort of a kind of rainbow refraction effect that you get through there, like
an iridescence as the light passes through it. We've also reworked our materials used across the library of vehicles as well. So we've done some basic stuff like that outside of customization. Some of the coolest things I think we've done are where we've made investments that touch the entire library. So there are new vehicles that we have in the game, and those vehicles have their own... None of y'all think this is cool, right? Like, it's crazy, but I don't... Like, none of y'all think this shit is insane, right? I didn't even know. I thought this was a V8. This is a V10. This is a V12, a twin turbo V12 apparently, or some shit, or V10 or some shit. I was like, God damn. But I guess I'm an idiot because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Unique bespoke parts which are exclusive to that car, but then I think probably the biggest areas, some of the areas we're most excited about, are things like Forza Aero and window decals.
The ability to place decals on windows has been something that's been requested ever since the influential livery editor was first introduced to the Forza series in 2007's Forza Motorsport 2.
Window decals are a long requested fan feature, something that we've also wanted to do for a really long time. That requires a massive investment. You have to go back and do work to every single car in order to support that. So we're really thrilled that we've been able to bring that to players, and that allows everything from doing huge ornate designs that span across the windows, wrap all the way around the car, to simpler stuff like having a sun strip in the windscreen.
People might say I'm crazy. I think that looks
smaller low-key things like having window stickers that you can go and place on there, and that's kind of a fun one as well, because we link that into the campaign. As you progress, you'll unlock little graphics you can go and proudly display in there as well.
Another noticeable improvement that touches on just about every one of the 100...
Like, bro, who the fuck... Like, dog, look at this quality on this picture, bro. IGN. Like, dude, it's not even high quality 1080p. It's doo-doo bufoo 1080p. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, 20 million subscribers. And your shit looks like it's at like 3,000 bitrate. I mean...
Hundreds of cars in the game is Forza Horizon 6's new Forza Aero. Dedicated car builders have become increasingly critical of the one-size-fits-all approach of the all-purpose Forza Aero parts available in Forza games, but Forza Horizon 6 will feature front splitters tailored to the individual car, and modern spoilers with separate paintable elements.
We've redone the new the front end and the rear wing for Forza Aero.
Like, bro, who was doing the audio? Like, shouldn't you have a whole team for this? You have 20 million subscribers. Why is my boy peeking? Or, I'm sorry, why is this person peeking? I don't want to misgender. I'm dead serious. I don't want to do that. But why are they peeking? Like, bro, why are they peeking?
So the new front splitter is completely bespoke to each car. So the car, the vehicle artists now have like handles that they can kind of mold to the body lines of the vehicle. Where before we had kind of like one piece that would just go onto the front of the car.
Forza Aero looks good.
Now each can kind of tailor itself to the design of the actual vehicle. So and it looks more natural, especially with the canards as well. Like it follows the body lines a lot better.
Down under, when you're streaming versus when you're down under, when you're streaming versus when you're doing YouTube, you can record at higher bit rates. Bit rates streaming and YouTubing is different. So when you're streaming, sorry, chat, I'm answering something on YouTube. When you're streaming, I only do 6,000 bit rate, right, or whatever. But you can do like 10K, 20K. When you're recording, I record at like 80,000 bit rate. Like you should be at like 50K plus, or like, I mean, I guess 1080p is different, but like
The
Shouldn't
canards as
be,
well,
it shouldn't
like,
be that low for
follows the body lines
recording.
a lot better.
They're not streaming.
And we have a new tow hook,
Streaming? Okay.
which you quite like because it has the feature of being able to be paintable. So for people that like the smaller customization, which is especially with the canards as well, like it follows the body lines a lot better. And we have a new tow hook, which you quite like because it has the feature of being able to be paintable. So for people that like the smaller customization, it means you can
I wonder if the tow hook is applicable or like not
actually,
unapplicable.
Instead of like a red blob on the front of the car, you've got like, you can actually make it look complete.
Yeah, I think just the fact that the
Like, they're
kit,
recording
the
and
Forza
streaming
Aero
quality,
pieces
that's my problem.
themselves, every single one of them has been somewhat reworked and somewhat retouched to work with the profile of that vehicle. That's the biggest uplift. There were some cars in the past where maybe it just didn't sit super well against that vehicle. So yeah, you got a performance uplift, you got a visual change, but maybe it didn't quite look as cohesive as you wanted it to. But now that,
You know who I think has good wide body kits, even though they're base game and they're not licensed or anything? I think Gran Turismo actually does a pretty good job of this. That's my opinion. But I think Gran Turismo has pretty decent wide body kits.
genuinely, I think it looks so much stronger
I think
aesthetically.
you throw it forward, it looks way more modern. Yeah.
The new materials on it, the supporting struts that we have, the new design for the rear wing, the kind of swan neck style wing, much more modern looking than what we had in the past. And yeah, you referenced it there, James, but I love the fact that when you've installed these parts, if you go to, one of the other areas that we've made investments in terms of quality of life is with paints. So if you go to the paints area now, if you've installed some Forza Aero parts, that red tow hook, it doesn't have to stay as a red tow hook. If you spent ages working on that perfect color scheme for the body of the car, your wheels, your brake calipers, you can go in and customize that tow hook and just make sure it either fades into the background with something more neutral or it really pops and complements the rest of the scheme that you've got. And the same is true for the rear wing. You can customize the end plates, bright color complementary to the car, or again, you could, throw on one of our new carbon materials.
I wonder if you could put liveries on the end plates. That would be fire.
Really subtle there.
Livery
So, I think
support on the end plates would be really nice too, especially if you
really
paint it.
believe that the Forza Aero work
A lot of games lack that.
has been really, really valuable to our car roster. And like I say, it's almost all of our cars, I think we have Forza Aero pieces for, so a really big investment there.
There have also been improvements to the paint shop.
Within our advanced materials, we reworked our metallics. We've got a new like heavy metal flake material in there. Candy paint.
There's metal flake in there? I'd love to see the detail. If it wasn't in 3000 bit rate. Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry,
One of the nicest things, honestly, is we've removed a lot of the friction that you used to experience when you navigate through the paint. So in the past, if you wanted to choose a metallic, you would have to go into the paint shop, you'd have to tab through to advanced, you'd have to navigate down, you'd then have to click into metallics, and then you'd be kind of tuning multiple values to get the right hue. And it was a lot of clicks is probably the best way to put it. And it was kind of hidden, so there was a bit of a barrier to entry there where if you kind of knew, maybe you were more like a power user, you were experienced from the previous games, you knew how to get there. But I think for somebody who's less experienced with the games, it was kind of hard to find. So now when you go to the paints menu, you open it up, you go to the standard paints, you can just simply click the right trigger and you're swapping between gloss, semi-gloss, matte, metallics, and then you can dive in right from there to the advanced paint menu and make those adjustments. You can also favorite paints from there, which we think should be a really powerful feature for people who use our livery editor. Those guys do incredible things. And they're working with often like hundreds of layers. So I think being able to quickly assemble a palette of favorite colors that they can go and swap between and when they're applying different graphics should be something really valuable for them as well.
On top of this, there will be over 100 new rims, the ability to choose different rims on the front and rear, and even motorcycle engine swaps for K-cars.
So we have, compared to Horizon 5, over 100 new rims that people can go and choose from. Some really great styles in there from some great OEMs. So I think people are going to really enjoy that, particularly when it comes to customizing, different rims, front and rear. Also worth noting actually is we've reworked our tyre designs, our actual tyre visual for the cars. That's been reworked. So when you look at the tread pattern, when you look at the tyre wall,
wait, wasn't somebody just talking about the adjustments for that's track width right there. Seems like there's 3. Doesn't look like it's customizable. But Mocha, weren't you saying like 1, 2, 3? At least there's that.
So when you look at
I don't
the
think
tread
you'll be able to
pattern-
make it as because that doesn't seem wide enough, at least in my opinion, for a drift car. That's not really that great. So, not sliders. That's been a thing. Yeah, but I mean, I guess he was just asking for it. Like that. That confirms whatever he was curious about or not curious about. You know what I mean?
when you look at the tire wall, that's a kind of fresh new
Whether
design,
it's a
and
positive or a negative, at least
you will
it's
see
there. I'd
that
like to see that.
feed into the tire wear. That is another feature that we've added to the game as well. In terms of other customization, we've not talked a huge amount about the performance stuff, and we've got a really cool class of car in the game that maybe shows up in a bigger way this time around, James. So maybe we could give an example around K car.
Yeah, so we have a few new K cars.
Why is my homie's mic absolutely obliterated? He's right next to dog with a good mic. Why is his shit absolutely obliterated when he speaks?
In the game, and
Coulda
one of the cool
AI
things I
enhanced it,
think we
coulda
want to
did
lean
anything,
into
bro.
is they're pretty small, so
Little K card's kind
got
of
some
cool
pretty
though.
interesting engine swaps for them. So we've got a few new motorbike engine swaps that all have some great.
It's kinda
audio,
cool, all the
and
engine
they
swaps
also
and
rep
stuff.
to
You know what I
city
mean?
numbers, so
Yeah, I hope they're
I'm really
100 good
excited
wheels
for
too.
those.
That's how he's talking.
I think we didn't talk about K cars and the fact that they've got their own bespoke plates.
Yep.
So yeah, if you drive any K cars in the game, we took a lot of focus and a lot of detail on the plates and trying to get the authenticity right. So I remember just going through it and getting all the car like dimensions and making sure they're all marked up properly to have like the
Let me
right
ask y'all a
plates.
question, serious question. How many of y'all actually care or are super excited for this specifically? I'm just curious. This isn't a hate thing. This isn't a hate watching thing. It's just so see how it's meh, nope, maybe, yeah, yes. Even if you are, it's not like the main thing, right? Why is there so much focus put into this thing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like these games try and put, like, they thought Japanese culture and they're like, K cars, we're gonna dive deep into that. And it's like, what about Bososoku or because Japan? Yeah, but like, why not Bososoku or like fucking I don't know, more focus on drift cars. It's Japan. I think most people when they think of Japan, they think drift, right? Am I come on. Am I right? Am I there? Are we there? Right? Maybe I'm wrong. Even maybe they think C1 loop racing, maybe even. But you know what I mean? Kaido racers and drift, too much work. Bro, it's a multi-million-dollar studio. If you're going to try and go for authenticity and do it right, might as well do it all. Yeah, car meets. I'm not saying K cars isn't a part of it. Again, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is why is this like such a huge focus of like a.
Well, they had like the yellow plates with like the right number
cool.
classification. So like
as a
I love that level
DLC
of
or
detail.
something. You know what I mean?
While these boosts to car customization will no doubt result in an overall improvement in the kinds of builds players can create,
I know the game has Graham lights,
Playground
so I
has
don't
been
really need any
going
of
a
the
bit
wheels, so I'm
nuts
fine with
with
the
its
wheel
own
now.
completely custom cars in the meantime. In Forza Horizon 6,
Believe they be street
Forza
racing out
Edition
there?
cars are being injected with entirely custom fabrication you can't recreate by
Maybe it's CarX regulars, but I don't think the casuals think Japan drift. Really? Let me ask you a genuine question. So when y'all think Japan, you're telling me somebody doesn't think Japan and then Tokyo drift? Y'all are really telling me that? Maybe I'm wrong, but come on, bro. Again, we are jaded, but come on. Like, really? Like, bro, there's no way. Okay.
manually applying upgrades in the auto show.
I
The team
mean,
explains they began to
that's the only thing anybody asks for is like, where's Tokyo? Tokyo drift. Like, that's all. Like,
experiment with this a little later in Forza Horizon 5's lifespan.
There's two examples of this. One was the Horizon Edition Dodge Viper that we added to the game, where that had a really unique like carbon fiber like aero kit that we added for it, and we also put like a sun strip in the windscreen, so really kind of separated it
fiber aero kit on this.
from what you could get with the standard Viper. You couldn't just modify one to make it look like.
Japan is a mixed crazy exotics. I mean, they even got lowrider stuff. I mean, it has so much diversity. I agree with you, Lambo, 100%. They have crazy exotics, like with all the lights on the Lamborghinis and stuff. They got the lowrider culture. They got, they have all these things. But I'm just asking, out of all that, what made them focus on K cars? You know what I mean?
Like that. And then we pushed that even further with the Jordan Luca
That's my
collaboration,
thing.
where
That's
we,
what I'm saying.
we basically did a full resto mod on a car there. So we took the
Like a Jordan resto mod on a
Camaro.
Camaro, like, that's
It was
fire.
widened, it had unique wheels on it. I think it had a unique tire design. The whole
Speaking of
interior
that,
is
makes me think, oh
reworked. We
God.
kind of riffed
I was
on
about to
like,
say,
the
this is
design
like the
of the
least
trainer.
hype shit, but
The
like, we're
body
not
was
even talking
really
about
heavily
that.
modified. The lights were changed.
So not
It
hype,
was
but like,
it was such a cool car. Like we had a ton of fun working on it.
this is a cool car. It's
and
a
we
clean
think our
resto
players
mod.
really loved this thing that we'd created. And so, you know, you can consider that, and then also if you look at shows like
So it's a
SEMA
racing
or
game.
Tokyo
This time
Auto
we're
Salon,
focusing on
or
regular
even
traffic.
when you consider our location in
Jordan
Japan
logo?
and the incredible
bro.
builds you see coming out of these tiny workshops dotted around the country, we're like, look, there's something to this. Like, how do we go and like move forward Forza editions for the next game?
I mean, so what I'm seeing is I'm going to be using one car. I'm going to be using an S15 with the Origin kit and some Gram lights, and that's it.
So what we've tried to do is take as many of those elements as possible
A Luka
and
Doncic
feed those
collab.
into the
Yo, I
Forza
swear,
editions
if
that,
they
that
do
we
any
feature in the game. And
lame-ass
like personally, I think
collabs
these are some of
Forza
our
Horizon
most
6.
exciting cars. So again, they're very rare. Like you can't
Does
just go
other
and
dude look
buy
like me?
these
Oh
through the
God,
auto
we look
show,
the same, bro. He
either
just don't
through
got the beard.
rare wheel spins.
And you
Or
might be a
interestingly,
tad bit more,
a few of
bit
these
like
will
a
be
little bit
available as aftermarket
different, but
cars.
honestly,
So
we're right there.
as you're out exploring,
You know what? That might be my twin, bro. That might be my long lost, family member right there. Honestly, chat, I got something to break to y'all. I was working on Forza Horizon 6, okay? And then they fired me and I grew a beard. That's why we're here. We recorded this like years ago, right? We were supposed to release the game back. No, I'm playing.
in the world, some of these might pop up
Knew
for
the beard
sale
was
as
fake.
aftermarket
Shit
cars
ain't
on
fake, twin.
driveways,
This
giving
shit
you a
is
nice
here, brother.
reason to go out and cruise and explore the
Ain't
world.
fake, brother.
Make some fun discovery moments there.
Serious dictation was
I've been
driving me
inside for a
crazy.
long time, so that's why I'm not as tan as I used to be, bro.
thing that makes Forza Editions special this time around is how unique they are, and that goes far beyond their special glow-in-the-dark commemorative style Mount Fuji number plates.
But yeah, the thing that for me really separates them is just the level of detail we've gotten to in terms of differentiating them from a stock car modified with the parts available to you through the auto show normally. So they still have unique perks. Some of those unique perks will be tied to the new gameplay we have as well. So open world time attack, additional link skills, that kind of thing. But yeah, really, it's the level of attention we've put into the visuals of those cars. Like we've really let our vehicle artists off the leash and show what they can do. And I think that's what makes them super exciting. So James, maybe you want to talk a bit about a few of these particular vehicles.
Yeah. So I know that players have seen a lot of that Miata from the reveal. The pretty crazy one. Yeah, it's got a V10 with the turbos for headlights. I think everyone's one of the first things people saw. They were like, what is that? And then it's
No. We didn't say what is that. We said what the fuck is that? Not what is that. We said what the fuck is that shit. That's what I said. That's what I said. I didn't say, yo, what is that? I said, what the fuck is that? What is that? Like, it's honestly not even the car. Because I was talking to somebody else about this. It's not even the car. It's not even the crazy build. Who chose this livery? Like, honestly, this thing blacked out hard. Can't even lie. Would be hard. This thing with just the Miata red and like some white wheel or like some chrome wheels. If you drive it, great. You might get kicked from my lobby realist, but I fuck with you though. You know what I mean? Like, who? Like, this livery needs to get nuked, like deleted. Like, it's not Fortis, bro. You know what I mean? Realist, you know I fuck with you the long way, gang, but you might get kicked from the lobby pulling up in this. I was keeping it 100. You know what I mean? Like, it might get a little ban, a little kick. You know what I mean? I'm playing with you. You know I love you, bro. But, like, for real, this shit better not be coming nowhere near me. For some reason, just the rear bumper got the riveted, like you're telling me they didn't have enough money to mold a rear? They put a V10 twin turbo in this bitch and they just still riveted that shit on?
you can see from the front end, it's even got like the tow hook like coming up the front
I'm hate
end,
watching right now.
the little tongue, which I think is quite funny.
Yo, it do look
Yeah,
like
a lot of the
Arizona
cool,
green tea
like,
can.
design elements. I think the amount of detail that's gone into just the Forza Edition.
Realist, again, I don't think it's the V10 part. It's the V10 twin turbo with the Japanese livery on it. Like, or with like the stereotypical Arizona can. Like that's the
In
the
general,
problem.
thing like from
It's
what
not
we were
really
talking
a
about,
problem.
like we've even gone down to the point where like,
just
how
like,
do we make
what?
some of these cars? How do these cars like actually work? So, for example, in if you look inside in the passenger footwell, like the firewall's actually kind of been expanded, and you can see where like, the welds of where they've put more metal to like even fit
Like
the engine
detail
to
in
begin
these
with.
Forza
So,
Edition
like,
cars is
we
cool,
would-
but it's
we
just
would
like
never
wasted
consider kind of like those lengths
detail.
previously for like some of those cars. In particular, on that car, like. Yeah, I guess you can see like
Can
some
you
details
change the
like
liveries on
arches to
Forza
fit, like, a
Edition cars,
gigantic
chat? Remember,
rear,
this is my
like,
first
logo that we've
Forza.
got underneath.
Can
There's
you
the roll
change them?
cage. We've got working dials attached to the roll cage as well. We've ripped out the seat, so it's now a single seat with a harness, more like a race seat design style in there. And again, you
Honestly, bro. Honestly, twin. Same shit. Like I know it's not the green tea can. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. I don't have it in here. I threw it away in the other trash can. But like it's kind of close. It's the same shit.
you mentioned details there, James. If you look around the car, we've even like reworked the bright work, so where you've got the rivets on the arches.
So we put a stock steering wheel in here too? So we got like 1,000 horsepower with slicks. And we got a little stock little wheel on it and a full interior.
The metal for the,
Alright.
the handles on the doors.
I mean, rear seat
and the
and
fixings
passenger
for the,
delete.
For the hard top. On the
This
standard
guy
car,
was
those
going
things
for
would be
he
kind of
just had a
chrome
V10
elements.
laying around and
They've
wanted
been
to
given a
make
sort
some
of
shit.
brass copper look to kind of knit in with the overall look of the car. So yeah, just that level of detail, like cutting and modifying the bodywork.
The half wide
like
body isn't the
exposing
problem
an
for
engine
me.
coming
It's
up
just
through
like
the bonnet,
how
twin turbochargers. They just
I don't
look
know.
so different compared to what you could.
it's like
put
how
through the
OD
auto
the
show. I
half
think that
wide
makes
body
them
is with it being
really,
riveted
really
instead
cool.
of just
Another cool
molded
thing
to the
about
body.
the MX-5, from literally just the point you were talking about, was the fact there is a bit more customization you can do with that Forza edition.
The ACR the
I guess the
ACR
spec
Cage 5.
out of the box is this kind of this drag car. It's got the drag wheels, it's got drag slicks. It's got this kind of like low drag look.
So like we're halfway through the video, right? And they've told me some shit about Forza Edition cars and Forza Aero, bro. And like they've only told us shit that we already know. This deep dive was advertised and so IGN is doing a really, really weird job of doing this shit. Like they're doing a weird job. Because it's not like it's bad info, but it's like this is everything we kind of knew.
But you can put Forza in the front, and it's got this custom rear wing, and then you can change it, put slicks on it, and then yeah, you can turn it into basically like a little time attack car. So I think that's something that we haven't done before, where you can actually kind of make a twist on the Forza edition itself, and then turn it into something that's capable for something completely different.
Speaking of different, Forza Horizon 6's Forza Edition
I don't give a fuck. This thing's crazy. I like this little shit. This shit is fire. I can't lie. I'm driving this little shit. See that other little shit? Lame. This shit, hard. This fire. Now this shit goes hard. This is tough. I don't know why he's got negative camber in the rear and positive in the front, but this shit is hard. The wing is fire too. This is fire. This is hard. This shit got detail too. I don't care.
Escargot
This
is
is
about
hard.
as different as you can get, turning Nissan's quirky 70-odd horsepower snail-shaped
Turbo
mini
headlights.
cargo van from
Front-wheel drive?
1989
Yeah, I guess
into
if it's
an
like a-
insane rear-engine banshee full of custom
But would you
engineering
still have
and a new
positive
central
camber
driving
on like a
position.
front wheel drive time
The
attack car?
Escargot started off as a joke from one of our
Or is it just a
vehicle
drag
artists,
car?
because when they were working
Yo,
it up
see,
for
this looks
Forza Horizon
crazy.
5, they noticed that
This looks crazy. I don't know much about front wheel drive. I'm not knowledgeable on front wheel drive. All wheel drive, rear wheel drive, that's my lane. I want to learn more about front wheel drive, to be honest with you. I just have not been intrigued. But this looks like some shit.
the
This
dial
is
was in the
fire.
middle of the car, and they were like,
Some shit in a good way.
you sit on the right, like why
This
don't
is
you just
detail. This is
why don't they
tough.
sit in the middle? Then the dials actually make sense, and then I guess they just span up the idea of this crazy like time attack space frame escargot just from like a simple joke.
Yeah.
But the amount of detail that's kind of gone into that build.
And I think from what I
we talked-
remember, he's just going to talk about Forza Edition shit. From what I remember, like I was listening to them talk, bro, while showing these cars, and they're like things you can't do on any other car. And they were saying it like it was a flex, as if it's not like, no, we just want to be able to do that on all the cars ourselves. It's not a flex to say we can't do it on any other car. That's like the downfall. That's like the problem. Like, that's the issue. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like that's the problem. People want to be able to put some of the stuff from these Forza Edition cars, like they probably want to put this seat in another car. Or they want to put this wheel in another car. Or this on another car. Like, they want to put these Forza Edition things on other cars. And they're like, so you can't recreate it. What if I want to recreate it? Like, what if I have to unlock the Forza Edition car to use the parts to recreate the car? You know what I mean? Like, we want to use these things modularly. Like, it shouldn't be locked to a car. You know what I mean?
The space frame,
People
so,
have been
like,
saying
the
that for
actual,
years. I'm just saying as a newbie. I'm not even a Forza guy. I'm a newbie to this shit.
Like,
And that's
yeah,
how I feel.
That thing's absolutely nuts. I can't wait to show that one off, personally. Yeah.
And the details on that as well, the consideration that goes into it. Okay,
Like,
we have
look
this
at the
huge
detail when the
European
trunk comes up and the
mounted
wing is
space
perfectly
frame.
light.
Okay, well,
That's
of course we've got to
fire.
go and model
It
the
like
cutouts
it's
and the plexiglass
strapped to the
rear
chassis.
window
Like,
so
that's
that
fire.
the rear door
This
can
detail is
open,
crazy.
Without interfering with the rear wing. Yeah, I think that probably exemplifies best what our artists can do when they are like fully let off the leash.
And the fact that you can take the front clamshell off, and
This
you can
exemplifies what our artists can do when we actually let them do shit, and we don't let them do shit to all the other cars because we don't want people to actually have customization. That's what I just heard. You know what I'm saying? Am I tripping? But it sounds like they can. It seems like the artists are fully capable of making cool Forza Edition kits. That's what I heard. I heard we just holding these motherfuckers back and we not letting them actually do shit. That's what I just heard. Like, these things that are like a flex are like low-key not. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm tripping.
see the front wishbones and like the
Maybe I'm
intercooler
crazy.
piping and stuff like that. I'm like, we didn't need this.
This looks awesome.
fully,
That's awesome.
fully
Yeah.
modelled
This looks
V6 turbocharged engine in the back.
Yep, it's
rear
great.
mounted gearbox that you can kind of see hanging off the
Yeah,
rear.
you can
of
see
it.
the diff, you can see the wishbones. Yeah, it's really
It's
cool.
amazing.
Like, it's the one car that I'm like, if it was a real car.
The third car the team shows us is the Forza Edition Mazda RX-3,
This is
which
hard.
is a little more
is
sedate
fire.
than the previous two, but that is intentional.
This is
Yeah,
tough.
I love the RX-3. So we have one of our Forza editions is
That's
like
actually
the
a
RX-3.
decent Forza edition.
And that's kind of like, we've drawn a lot of inspiration from like car cultures of like the 70s and 80s. And then, yeah, some of the subconscious there, and they were inspired by like touring car racing at the time. So we have like the works, like bubble arches on the car, and we have like the small steering wheel, like the Depper, like front, like chin spoiler, and like front mounted intercooler.
Why can't I put that steering wheel in my R31 or something?
And kind of like, you know, the upswept exhaust, like just looks super period. We even have like the big like stock like banded steelies, like the dish wheels, like it just looks
Thing's tough.
so cool. And it's kind of like a different driving experience from what like the other Forza machines.
Lazy. That joke's already been said. We get it. I look like the dude in the right seat. I get it. I look like the guy. I get it. What do you want me to do about it, man? Want me to sue him for my likeness or something? I can't do shit about it, brother.
This
I don't
one's
know.
more like grounded, like it's still like a super like
He don't
highly
look as tall
strung,
as me, though.
naturally
He looks
aspirated
shorter.
rotary, but it's more
I'm
about just
6'2".
cruising,
Okay.
making cool noises.
Our studio is incredible because we've got
Hold up.
so
You know
many
what?
people
Fuck
here
this
who
one.
are they love elements of our game which are broader than cars, and they bring a really unique perspective there. But then also it's incredibly important for us that we've got people who are really, really into cars, and within our vehicle team, whether it's our handling team or our art team, we've got people who are really, really, really passionate about cars. And there's so much expertise that you can go and leverage there. So when it comes to, you know, a build like the MX-5, it's not as if you have to really handhold somebody's hand through that process. They kind of instinctively know that, okay, well, if I'm going to go and put a V10 in the bonnet of this thing, it's not just going to fit in that engine bay. And they're poring over and being inspired by builds they see at SEMA and videos of people building these cars at home. So they're kind of acting out, you know, the fantasy that they have of building these cars in the virtual world. And I think that's one of the most exciting.
They're acting out these fantasies on Forza Edition cars specifically with aero that you can't use on any other car except for those cars specifically. So if there's a cool part you want from it, you can't use it on any other car. My bad, I'm just translating for you guys. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
And things, yeah, the consideration of the details
Just translating.
that oh wow, you've added a grab hook to get in and out of that vehicle. Yeah, I guess of course you would do that, because it's going to be a challenge to get in over that tubular space frame that you fabricated into that vehicle otherwise. So yeah, I think really it's the knowledge and the expertise, it's just kind of born out of the passion of the team. You know, it's not a thing that has to be, you know, I guess like dictated or kind of instilled. It's sort of thriving, and that's, if it wasn't, we probably wouldn't have arrived at the place that we have with our Forza editions on this game.
Yeah, I don't think you can instruct passion. I think that's one of those things, right? Like, you either have it, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we have
Wish I had Bro's voice though, regardless of his height.
We want to see people cherishing these cars. We want to see them out driving them. We want to see people photographing them. You know, you can, just because these things are pre-modified doesn't mean you can't take them into the auto show and change the color, change the wheels, you know, apply liveries to them. So you can still go and make them your own, and we're hoping people have a lot of fun taking the Forza editions and, you know, uplifting them even further beyond the base car. That's what we want to see. We just want to see people having fun in them.
Of course, in Forza Horizon 6, you won't just be restricted.
Hey, IGN, that was a great edit right there. Let me see that again. That was a great edit, IGN. Hold up.
Having fun in them.
Of course, in Forza Horizon 6, you won't.
We just want to see people having fun in them.
Of course, in Forza.
That's what we want to see. We just want to see people having fun in them.
Of course.
This YouTube channel has 20 million subscribers. By the way, one more time.
Car. That's what we want to see. We just want to see people having fun in them.
Of course, in Forza Horizon 6, you won't just be restricted to customizing your cars, you'll also be able to customize the garages you store them in. There are 8 houses in Forza Horizon 6 that players will be able to buy, and each one has a garage. When you pull up to houses, you will load into the garage, so no more paint.
I'm not just, I'm neutral. I like this game. I think it's going to be fire, but I can point out bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll keep it real. Y'all know me. That's the one thing I always want to pride myself on, is always keeping it real, bro. If I genuinely like something, hopefully y'all believe that I genuinely like it. Like, I really do. If I really have a problem with something, I'm really going to speak about it. I'm not going to beat them up over it. I'm more or less beating up IGN. This is IGN's fault. This isn't really Forza's fault. I feel like this is IGN's fault. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, this, I guess, way I'm speaking about things isn't towards Forza. It's more or less IGN. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not blaming my twin for his mic being messed up. I'm blaming whoever set it up on IGN's part. Like, you don't test the audio, bro? Why is he peeking?
In your cars on the driveway. As you progress through the campaign, you'll unlock the ability to store multiple cars in your garage, one of which will be your current car with full...
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna stop pausing because I feel like I'm dragging this. But as somebody that personally, honestly does, like, very OEM plus builds besides drift cars, I do very OEM plus builds. This is fine. I like this. This is cool.
Full Forza Vista functionality, and the others will be static models. I'm immediately taken by how much they remind me of digital versions of die-cast car dioramas, and the team explains they were inspired by the things players had begun to do with Forza Horizon 5's creator tools, building backdrops to show off their cars in certain ways.
I think the real inspiration goes towards that whole car culture thing of being able to not only build your cars and customize them, but also have somewhere to show them off, as in like you would in real life. And I think that was really what we were trying for when we were looking into like the design for this and how we can make that available to the players. Was thinking, okay,
that's fire.
We know they have cool cars, they have ways of making the cars look cool. How can we make it so they also have a space, you know, like those diecast where they can show them in a specific way, play around themes, play around looks, and have that ability to like update that, you know, alongside their vehicles. I think that was the main thing we're trying to think about, was like, all right, if I'm the player, what's the best way to do that? What tools we have available? What could we create for them to, you know, create that space?
Yeah, it's something that we know players do, right? I mean, we talked about this, the kind of journey that we've been on.
This guy should have been. This guy, the other guy's cool too, but that guy makes me inspired. That guy. When I watch that guy, I'm like, yo, like he like the way he talks, mate. Like the way he talks, it's inspiring to me. You know what I mean? Like it makes me feel like I'm about to really learn something. You know what I mean?
Horizon 3 and players deciding that certain houses belong to them, and then in 4 we implemented the houses feature. Horizon 5 we
he sounds excited.
We built Event Lab Island, and as you said, right, we we wanted to deliver on something we know that fans have asked for many times, customizable houses when. So looking to find a way to kind of bring that really powerful, robust tool set that we tested out, that we knew could do all of these things, that we knew players were using to do this insofar as they could, and then actually turning it into a curated building experience with as much freedom as possible, like allowing you to clip things through walls and sink things into the ground and really be as free as possible with where you place your car. So you can make something that looks like a garage, or you can make something that looks like a superhero lair, if that's your vibe.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete...
Garages function like all other user-created content in Forza Horizon games, and they'll be shareable with the community, have share codes, and be able to be browsed and downloaded.
Yanaka Garage? Little Yanaka Garage base, you know what I'm saying? You can do that? That's fire. I'm finna cook on some crazy JDM-inspired garages. I can't lie. Haven't seen a YouTube ad in years. I feel you, brother.
Yes, I absolutely anticipate that it will be a small number of players who make the wild things that you see in games like this. But then I look at other games that have building mechanics in them.
After this next YouTube check hits, I'll be honest, I'm probably going to get YouTube Premium. Probably going to cop it. Yeah. So, just, you know. Yeah. All right, man. SVK, appreciate you for coming through, man. Your cars were crazy, by the way, today. And thank you for your knowledge as well and your time, bro. Thank you for pulling up.
And the creativity it unlocks lifts the community, but it also inspires the community. It's like, oh wow, I can't make the inside of a medieval dungeon with my cars in it or something, but maybe I can mess around with it a little bit. Maybe I can get on that journey to move forward. So yes, it's catering to a specific, very creative group of people. But ultimately, I hope that more people will engage with it, more people will try it out. If the only thing they do is like put down an extra locator, fine.
Yeah. I think 1000%, like that's this niche of players that we know and know, like have enjoyed those similar features or features that in some aspect shared what the garage does in previous games, previous Horizon games. But I think we also have to keep in mind that we've designed these features and implemented them on a whole side of, we know there is like this smaller fraction of players that build, but we also know that there's still this huge chunk of our players that enjoy and consume, right, the fruit of the creativity of those master builders, right? And I think garage also has that, and that's something we really want to lean onto, is the whole aspect of, sure, I could be a player that loves, you know, the idea of that, but not necessarily has the time to sink into, you know, building my own layout or familiarizing myself with the tool. But due to how the feature is done and how we want it to be, it's going to be fairly easy to, you know, pick up a pretty cool, pretty unique layout.
Couple of button presses and then you're browsing them.
And it's now yours in a way that you'll be able to pick, you know, what cars you show in there. But that layout would have been made by someone else, so you won't be able to edit it directly, but you'll be able to pick and place your own cars as if it was your own garage, right? You found a contractor that built it for yourself, and then you just had your cool cars shown in there.
While the team explains players will be afforded a lot of freedom in terms of placing objects, with clipping and kludging all permitted for people to achieve the precise look they're after, we won't be able to place vinyls in the space. However, perfect is the enemy of good, and sometimes compromises need to be made to get new functionality like this completed.
I think we've made compromises to the bone on the original ideas that we had. There was a version of it where every house had a different floor plan. There was a version of it where there were windows in it, but kind of talk about these as next tier problems, right? If there's a window outside, what happens when it's nighttime? What happens when it's winter? What happens if a car drives past, right? All of those become really difficult to answer, and we really,
like, bro, the way they're recording this footage, like that room was glitching so hard I thought I was dropping frames. We're done with IGN making me.
We wanted these features to ship in the game, so we kind of made the decisions. Every time we had to make a scoping decision, it was, can we still keep the core of this, which is, I can make it, for me, it was, can I have my brutalist architectural living room with a 911 parked next to my sofa. Can I still make that? Yes. Okay.
Oh, this is dope.
We're still good.
Iron Man ass
Check
layer.
out our full write-up on Forza Horizon 6's new customization options on IGN, and tune in next week for a first look at Forza Horizon 6's new rush events.
IGN, you make me mad, bro. Deep dive on customization, bro. We learned about Forza Aero, and then they glazed their own Forza Edition cars. Yeah. like, bro, what? It's not a customization deep dive. That's a how the new Forza, like, I mean, why did they? I mean, the title's more accurate. If they would have said like Forza, so instead of customization improvements, they should have just did Forza Aero improvements and Forza Edition cars. You know what I mean? Like, just why are you like, didn't they preview it? Let's read the comments real quick. Things we don't want: tow hook and then exhaust tips. And yeah, the fact there's no exhaust options, at least that we've seen yet. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not there in the full game. Is it so hard to add a splitter separate from? I mean, to be fair, the whole tow hook thing, I don't really get why people are that upset about it. I think I saw a car where for some reason the tow hook was connected to the fucking intercooler, or it was connected to like a radiator or some shit, and I was like, that's not how that works. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I saw it connected to some shit. I was like, I don't know if you'd want to do that, but yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe that's a thing somewhere. Ain't no deep dive. That's a brief overview. Yeah, I feel like that whole thing right there was 30 minutes of like a teaser to like what is supposed to. That, like, wasn't a deep dive, right? That was good, Jamie. It's very nice you guys had fun building the custom cars. However, as a player, I'd want to be the ability to. Thank you. This right here is everything that needs to be said. Like, I'm glad you guys let the developers go crazy. We would like to go crazy, please. Example, what we can do in DRO, obviously. I know they're not going to allow that, but like in Drift Racing Online, bro, I'm out here putting little pipes on the car, or not pipes, I'm sorry, little air ducts on the car to where my turbo is. Like shit like that. Like I'm doing little shit like that. Crazy shit. I'm adding air ducts. I'm adding intercoolers, different styled intercoolers. I'm putting stuff on that's mods. I get it, but if you're a AAA company, you can have these things as preset options. Like, how hard is it to add an air duct, bro? Or things like or exhaust options, or you know, all these frames and shit. Like, how hard is it to make a build your own cage thing? Maybe, I don't know. Like, just like you could do more garage customization than the car. Like, for real. Like, where the customization at? Betting will still get no. Like, it's just like. Or just paid glazing for over a decade. It's not even like Empire. But the thing is, it's not even that they're glazing. The problem is they're not like. They're just not doing a good job as previewing the game. Like, they're baiting players a lot. Like, they're clickbaiting and lying. Right? Like, they're clickbaiting, lying, and running mad advertisements and uploading shitty quality videos. Doing not really great editing. The whole video looks dull. The audio quality's bad. The video's in 1080p at maybe 3000 bitrate. Like, it's just like, it's not even Forza. It's IGN. Glazing the game or not, obviously when you're previewing a game, you're not going to criticize it. That just doesn't make sense, right? Like, even when I make videos for things, even when I've made videos on CarX and stuff, I've pointed out little issues here and there, but I'm not going to rag on the game if I'm previewing it. Like, that's just not, you know, it's not how that works, right? Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's just what we were told we were going to be shown versus what's being shown is, I guess, the problem. But now let's end this stream off with a little cruise over to do a few laps around the ring. We'll cruise over to the ring. I'm seeing you guys built some of the new cars, which is fire. Do a little cruise around the ring. We did a lot of drifting already. We'll probably go live again tomorrow night. I do have to get some work done for the FPS channel, but let's cruise over to the ring, get some cruising in, and then, yeah, we'll vibe. Yeah. Luckily, the homie Jax, you know, I mean, I would have copped it any, like, obviously I would need to get it. I'm not going to say I would hold off on purchasing. I wouldn't even get close. I mean, I just want to see what the map is like, and I just want to cruise with the boys. Homie Jax is a W homie for copping that for me, but no game audio? I mean, to be honest, do you really want to hear this Murcielago right now? I'm playing. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just playing. Just a little jokey joke, guys. Just a little jokey joke. That SV is fire. I see you already cooked that up. That's fire. New steering wheel, and the interior on this thing actually doesn't look that bad either. Tires and some gas before we go on the track. Alright, we already got some tires on. Pay your tolls, gotta pay your tolls, man. At the end of the day, chat, all we need is each other and some kind of cars on a really good map, and we'll have a good time regardless, right? At the end of the day. So, even if I don't drift on that game like that, I might just even cruise around or go for the time attacks and stuff. Because I can already tell the stance is going to be like a mental issue with me. Oh! Oh! Spirited cruise, chat. It's like a Nürburgring day right here. You don't gotta push it too hard. If you want to push it, that's fine. I'll politely pull over. These notifications even show up when you turn off your HUD now, which is just honestly terrible. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's really annoying. That's actually probably the most annoying thing from this new update. I didn't even notice that. Wow, that's really obnoxious. So now when I turn my HUD off, I still have to receive these notifications that I don't want to see. Just break my immersion, huh? Wow. Alright. I'm gonna just just hope that that was like glitched out or something. Ooh, we're moving. Honestly, this thing doesn't feel that bad. I feel like I can push it a little bit harder and it'll be alright. I'm only in C5 to be fair, so let's see if this thing actually pushes. I did change it to rear wheel drive. I did not keep it all wheel drive. Wasn't even gonna try and deal with that. I know extra will probably make a dope tune on this. Like the burbles sound cool, but they just gotta be like punchy. This thing's kind of gripped up, bro. I don't know. This thing's actually alright. The hazards were already in game. They'd have to actually code the signals. The hazards were already a thing if you like had an accident. So, and I mean, to be fair, I don't really need like signals are dope, and they're a mod in DRO as well, by the way. Signals and hazards. But I think I would use hazards way more than signals anyway. Whether it's like pulling over on the street. There's not that many cruise lobbies where like signals would even be like, I guess, useful? I guess like right now it'd be useful if somebody wanted to pass me, I could just signal over to the right and move out of the way. You know what I mean? This thing's actually kind of ripping a little bit for C5. Not gonna be on a time attack leaderboard or nothing, but Not my tune, at least. I mean, it might though. Somebody will probably swap a 4-cylinder into it, put it somewhere. Like, I think the kind of updates this game could also use is like time attacks where you're not allowed to engine swap, right? Now, I guess there would be meta cars, but there already is, so it's like. See this little area is kind of cool. Been back here a bunch of times. Yeah, this thing is, as far as sounds go, this thing is definitely an interesting vehicle. In this game, unfortunately, this game looks good, man. This game has so much stuff going for it. Like, it looks crazy, low-key. Maybe it's just my game that looks like this. This game looks crazy, bro. This game looks insane. Sometimes. I'm not saying it looks photorealistic, set of course, whatever, but your preset is good, brother. You can nuke my preset. The game still looks pretty good. Even no preset, like, it looks pretty fire, bro. This is no preset. This is just the game. Ooh. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Ooh, shit. It's kind of just determined by the quality of the cars that people use. You know what I mean? Like, the quality of the cars that people use kind of determines how the game looks. Like, if everybody was here in S14s, the game would kind of look like shit. But if we're in M5s, the new M3, the newer cars that were modeled newer-ish looking things, it looks better. AC mods take up half my system. Yeah, it's the main reason why I don't play the game, unfortunately. But I mean, on top of the other things, but yeah. Definitely is dope. They'll try and do some drifting on the inner little section. We can do some drifting on the little intersection, honestly. I'm kind of down for that. If y'all want to do some slides on the little intersection. I said we were just going to do some other things and then cap the stream off, but I'm down to some slides. I'll street tire it with y'all. I would usually go sport tires because I'm a weirdo, but got the James Dean machine right here. music that loud? Or can I just not hear this thing? Whoa, what the fuck? To be fair, I'm not used to this car on street tires. Shit has zero grip. Oh boy, on Racing Plus tires. Honestly, peak tire choice. Excuse me, brother. So much in second? Just because it's tuned for sport tires, brother. Hey, these are James Dean's real specs, though, so. While making liveries, you know what's crazy is I had a whole video recorded of me making a livery. I was going to do something like that, and then something for some reason I just deleted it. But I might have to run it back again, like make a livery and walk y'all through it. Or maybe it'll just be a stream where I like design a livery or something on stream. I had a video recorded, man. Did I delete it? I think I deleted it because it was like 80 gigabytes of storage. Yeah, I deleted it. I'll have to run it back. I appreciate you, man. I mean, I use a lot of references. Freestyling really not that much, so my thought process usually pertains to just trying to replicate the thing as well as I can, you know, but it's usually not as much on the you know, free roam side of it, like making something from scratch. I'm trying to get better at that. I can take multiple things and mesh it together in my head though, and then recreate it, right? So with like a twist on it. I feel like my game lagging right now. Kind of want to run Suzuka, honestly. I want to run Suzuka. Call, how you doing, fam? Welcome to the stream. Every now and then, I feel like the reverse entries feel different. Freestyle and reference, yeah. Just take. I do a good job at like translating inspiration into something newish, but you know, I like recreating things as well. Caught mad grip off that corner right there. No. I think no. I'm not gonna say no because I don't know for sure no, but I'd bet if I was a gambling man in that instance, I would bet money against it. No, absolutely not. All the models are the same from CarX Drift Racing Online or CarX Drift Racing 1 on mobile. It's like the same shit. They've never changed it. I don't know if they know how to, bro. Except for DRO2, right? Probably CarX Street 2, hopefully we'll take from DRO2. Who knows if they ever run a Street back. I think Street could have been really successful, man. I think there was just some missteps. It had a perfect slot to slot into with Need for Speed being kind of absent. Like, had a perfect slot to slot into. It just kind of missed that mark. So. Bro built a Yanaka, a little Yanaka Chevelle. Oh wait, he doesn't know that that's the thing I have on there. Should look clean though. I can see the map now, and I can see I'm about to hit like 3 people coming up. I'm gonna stay inside here. Oh, they went inside too. Oh shit. Oh! This reminds me of the good old days on Gran Turismo, brother. Gran Turismo days. Good old GT days. Yeah, I took off the sport tires because everybody, I don't think they used to all that. This guy can be able to race the tires. Drift Rally, huh? Did y'all see the new map for DRO 2, the ADM map with the rally courses on it and shit? Did y'all see that? Or do we need to take a look at that before we end stream? Yeah, everybody on the sport tires now, huh? Okay, I'm liking that. W tire pop right there. Fucking W, bro. Yeah. That's fire. That's fire. We gotta wait for everybody. Chat, we can't leave somebody behind, my man. Honestly, drifting on this compound might be cleaner, bro. I know they said they didn't. I know they didn't say anything about doing anything to the compounds. Does the sport feel a little bit better on transitions? Like maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe it's just been so long since I played this game. I've been playing a lot of, like, Dro, right? So maybe I'm just dumb. You're asking me about three-wheel tunes too. This thing gets three-wheeled. It gets three-wheel up though. Little three-wheeler. No proto? I'm pretty sure it's proto. E30 will do it without proto. It's just about sport tires have so much grip. Like as long as your rear is super, like as long as the soft is set up, like as long as everything's set up properly with like softs and shit, it should be good. But all you need is rear dampers on proto, and then like maybe springs. Honestly, not even springs, just rear dampers on proto. I know my E30 does it like crazy. This shit just sits sideways. Hold on, look at this shit. This shit just sit up, bro. has too much power to do it right now, but usually this thing just 3 wheels the whole time. For some reason I had it set up like 1,000. Yeah, look at that shit. It's just 3 wheels the whole time. This thing's crazy. Alright, chat. Do one last little run right here. S15 on S15 action, a little Naoki on some, you know what I'm saying? Then, I think that's where we'll, call it, man. Oh, that's clean. Yeah. That's nice. I did a little something on the back of my 180 for the RPS 13 thing. Motors sounds good. VR38. Or it's the GTR motor, R35 GTR motor. I'll show you this real quick before we end the stream real quick, find somebody to raid or something, but this is how I used it on my 180. I used it like this. So that little carbon texture, because honestly, it's hard to like use it on big pieces for me, like to make it look really clean, right? Like to make it look like there's nothing messed up with it. This right here, see the RPS 13? Looks clean as hell. So it looks really good on there. I came out crazy with different fade. Like I put a little fade on it to do some stuff to it. Looks like pretty good on there, so happy about that. And that's gonna be the stream, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in on YouTube, everybody that tuned in on Twitch. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end the YouTube stream right now. I appreciate you guys. This VOD will be up if you guys want to rewatch it, make fun of my thoughts that I have about the game or stuff like that. W stream. I got Diablo booty in my face. You know what I'm saying? W stream over on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Much love. And this will be up forever. I'm actually not gonna take this one down, but peace. All right, Twitch chat. Just me and you guys now.